you have the book with me? Yes, I do.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was you?
Oh. Oh, hi,
I
Jaffa.
didn't know what that sound was.
Good afternoon.
Oh, God damn it. Why my this again? Come on. Oh.
Doing?
Don't recognize me at all, do you?
Kelvin?
Yeah.
What?
Did I show up over here?
Ahoy.
Hello?
Hi, Ruby.
Uh,
Why are you up there?
The afternoon. I don't know. I kind of showed up here.
I grew up.
Oh.
That's why you're also dead.
that fast? Wait, how long has it been in your
Don't
world?
make me have a heart attack when I'm a bee.
It's been a bit.
Oh.
It's been a little bit.
It's only been a couple of days for me.
Yeah. I guess flying time flows differently for me
I know,
from back
right?
at home from here.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time I've heard of that.
Of course you are.
There's nothing to plunder here, so I have to have fun in a way.
Hello. My afternoon.
I keep forgetting your name, so is it okay if I just call you Captain?
I don't know. Just
Nah,
kinda
it's
weird that you're
fine.
Sitting in a chair.
I'm not technically on it. I am slightly above it.
Well, then why sit on the chair at all?
My crew was calling me captain anyway, or sir, but you're not my crew, so...
I just thought it was weird.
I call him dipshit.
Around all the time and, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not very
Calvin,
nice
you
of
didn't
you.
know.
Not to scrutinize you.
Well, he's my husband.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello.
Pleasure to be meeting you.
You learn anything interesting last night in the library?
Oh, I did. Hold on. Excuse me.
Me? Not really.
Yeah, that's cool.
Not a
I
big
don't-
reader, I take it.
I overheard the library,
Oh, that's a change
and
from
I
the
actually
last time I
did
saw you.
learn some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I found
grew
I
up-
read
A
through
book.
2 shelves worth of
Only
books,
yeah,
Toby.
obviously.
I can read very quickly.
Didn't
but
fed.
My
I am a
lord.
big reader.
It supposedly seems
That's
to be the time
that's
where
that
my
10,000
time flows
years of,
differently from this place.
knowledge kicking in, I'm sure.
It
They get
does-
real good at it.
It does the same for. I mean, I don't know if you came back to your ship, honey.
No, I
Well, surely you learned
pretty
something in
much-
those 200-something books you read.
I can't go back to my ship until I'm strong enough.
Some stuff.
Found
Yeah,
a-
so you were reading quite a bit.
I wasn't reading a bit. I was mostly searching for one, just anything
Honestly, it depends,
on my
because
world, and I
for
found
Kelvin,
one.
it goes like by weeks. for
Nice.
me. Each time I go over
And
here,
it
it's like, oh,
answers
it's
a
just
lot of
day,
questions.
that's or if it's the morning,
Apparently,
it's
my
the
world
afternoon.
used to have a
But
link to the Nexus,
for me, it's
but
like
it kind
weeks
of
already have passed.
died at some
Maybe
point.
in your world, time had completely stopped, and you just stepped
Like,
into a portal and
because it wasn't being
Right.
used.
maybe for
or something.
whoever is in the other side,
And
you're already
my
back,
world
more powerful,
is
but
just
you're aware.
very isolated.
This is the
Not only because of that, but just in general. And that's why I've never seen most of these other creatures, but we have stories of them.
By Davy Jones and his grunts.
Huh. Isolated in what way? Just kind of remote or like
Yeah, just remote.
planarly isolated? I see. Sorry, I'm thinking about planar isolation after what I learned the other night.
Calvin.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to stick around for a lot of that, but I did want to get to reading this as soon as I could.
He didn't bite
But
him.
yeah, it's just in the material plane.
haven't bitten
So-
him again, I swear.
I mean,
am done
all
with
things
that.
considered, that's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Biting?
It was something that I did
So that means
He-
whoever was working on that
Calvin was just hungry.
portal thing that I stumbled across, they were trying to link us back to the Nexus network.
Good.
At least I imagine that's what they were doing.
Hmm.
Okay, so where has it been now?
This book is
I can
old.
imagine it didn't go well, and here you are.
Well, it kind of did work and didn't.
Probably in a bit.
You know, I guess so.
I can't get back, but I can
will probably not be here as
get
much.
here. But yeah,
That's fine.
if I really wanted to, if I knew exactly where it was,
Discovering new things.
I could probably take an airship or something
I
there.
need to expand the cave too because it's getting rather full in there.
You probably could.
For,
Wouldn't be too
what do you
far-fetched.
mean by full?
I mean, traveling across the material's not the hardest thing ever. I do it every so
I
often.
seem to have gotten
It would
quite a
just
bit of
be-
cobalt since last time. Quite a bit more.
Well, it would just be like
Kobolds.
God.
probably several months of
Yeah,
travel.
The kobolds on my crew. They are
Ah.
very good at
It
stealing.
is
Yeah, that's
very remote.
Very
I have
useful.
robots.
It's
Oh my
true.
God.
But as this book is old enough that it only goes up to about
Mages.
a few hundred years ago in my history.
Something. I always call this one.
What do you want?
They're in the attic, aren't they?
Yeah,
The mages.
I'm a mage.
They're gonna a little bit overboard because
We don't
You're
even
a
have an
mage?
attic.
or 300.
The economy is in shambles.
You know what?
Yeah.
The Seekers can't afford an attic.
At least now you have a literal town.
We could probably afford an attic. We just can't seem to get this building renovated.
Little thing like outside.
I thought
Nice old man walking stick.
the Silver Wisp has an attic.
You could ask your kobold to actually
Okay.
do a safe
Does
space
it?
for you.
I guess it kinda
Choose your
does.
cave.
You're a
Like,
mage.
they
Are
can
either of you
little
little
mages?
town and
I'm a healer, so
Technically,
he's
Perfect.
learning.
If I could make a space for me
Okay.
outside, I could just.
I'm no mage, but I can cast a couple spells. You know, I'm no stranger.
Hey, you're invited too. In
You
about
could have
40
your own
minutes,
living
we're going to be
space
doing a
outside of
big
the cave
ol'
that, you know,
ritual
those houses over here.
at the
And
Mage's
your
Tower.
servants are basically the
We're going to be
entire
making
town.
a really big scroll to help with the
Hopefully, I don't make them do
the
too
dragon
much
fight
about
coming
that.
up.
oh,
The monster
that
fight.
that would be
Don't worry
really
about
good.
that. Kobolds
Up
will
here?
literally do anything for you.
It's going to be a simple mana transfer spell.
I mean,
Upcast to
I
ninth
know
level.
that, but it's like the thing.
Whoa.
So this thing that's been absorbing all the mana of Aether for 400 years, yeah, we're going to give it the good old sucky sucky.
Respectful to their needs.
400.
I don't like the way you described that, but I think it sounds like a solid
The,
plan.
the big slurp.
There's one thing.
I don't like that either.
Try again. If you are
The sloppy.
difficulty.
Maybe just mana
We're
train.
putting a straw in its butt and then just.
I would be tempted to
Why would you
I'll take
describe
that.
it like that?
I'll take that. That's
I think
that's
I would
fine.
bring too much
Magic is
so
about
they-
visualization.
they would take up a whole.
Some
You
people
have
are
to
visual
imagine
learners.
something to make it happen.
Good idea.
Don't let anyone tell you that you're. Listen, when I'm casting Mend Butt Crack,
And they see you as
sometimes I
basically
actually
gods, so
visualize a
whenever you
zipper
respect them and
running along their butt crack, and I
you
just.
need something here and there, and you just say, "Oh yeah, why not?"
There's a
You can do
spell
that for
called
men,
Mend
too.
Butt
There's like a-
Crack.
You can even go to.
Yeah, I made
just,
it.
You know,
Oh,
You're not supposed to cast
I
it.
need help building my
You're
house.
really not supposed to cast it. Seamus doesn't like it when I do that.
Aspen has been talking about
But
this
for
a little
example, if you're gonna cast Mend,
Not because
let's say
he's
you have a I
like
don't know, like a
attacking me or
broken
anything
piece of wood.
anymore.
You can imagine a zipper
It's just
He wants to
wants
explode.
to-
on either side of it, push it together, and then. And that can be how you cast it.
okay.
I've been told I
Because they
should
are allowed to go
avoid
everywhere they want, but I
casting
guess he
cause
just doesn't wanna,
seizure.
like, have to come back because I require him otherwise.
yeah.
So I'm
I've heard that one's a banned
I'm
one.
experimenting with
Or at least within a week.
period pain as a spell.
He
Or
wants
period
to go on his
cramps?
own.
That sounds like it should be banned.
That's understandable.
Some of-
That's
I just hope that it will be.
I think
I
that's just
mean,
mean.
it would be sexist if it was banned. Because why are you stopping?
Oh, don't worry about it. That's
You know,
fine. I'm
women
not
have to go through it.
Testicular
Why?
torsion.
Nose.
They ban testicular torsion because mana's stored in the
Wait.
balls.
Faces over here to sleep in peace.
So
and not
it's
being
it's
disturbed.
literally attacking
Hold-
someone's mana directly.
Hold on.
Space after all.
I thought
They,
you said
they do not
periodic
ban grabbing
cramps.
someone's
I,
nuts and just twisting.
I thought you
Oh,
said
no,
periodic
like,
cramps. What's a period?
No,
cramps.
period.
What's a
cramps.
period?
See you soon,
I actually have
Glitterboy.
no idea.
Plan my trip to go see the circus.
Hawk, what's a period?
Would one of you like to describe what period is in there?
I don't think they mean the grammatical period.
I don't know.
I am
No, I
going
didn't
to
think
stay
so
out of
either.
this conversation.
Question.
Maybe it's more of a human
You know
thing.
what? You know what?
No.
I'm gonna go into the Healer's Guild and read a couple anatomy books. 'Cause I'm gonna go find out.
I am a pirate.
It might be a more human thing.
Mage.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
If you're a mage, we're having
If you're curious, though,
a ritual
with
of sorts.
this
Half an
history
hour
stuff,
Mages Guild. The big
it goes
tower over there with the magic circle.
all the way up to some old king
Yeah.
I have only heard about in like history lesson that's a few centuries back.
Hi, I'm Kelvin.
So
Like your handlers.
this is an old book. Either that or
I left at
just
home, but I couldn't really wear them before.
it's the last time anyone ever went there.
It was too small.
Why is it that everyone with fur ends up at the Seekers Guild?
So interesting.
Because I guess we're pretty good at being in there, and we like to stick with our kind, so to speak.
Yeah,
You're racial supremacists, I see.
I am the biggest outlier. I don't even have skin.
No, you're literal elemental. Your skin does not exist.
Ooh.
Does
What
Toby
other-
count?
I mean,
as
what
adult?
is skin?
No, he
Is
does
skin
have
flesh or is skin simply the outlaying exterior
I'm
of
right.
our mortal coil?
Oh, nice.
I've
sure
seen
it's
only
flesh.
one element.
If you think about it, a human skeleton is basically wearing skin as armor.
Here's the phrase.
Very rare.
Would the phrase beauty is skin deep still apply to...
I've heard that phrase in my world.
Would. Because skin is not necessarily flesh, it is metaphorical representing our physical form. Elemental he has a physical form. Albeit in another
He's
state, but
mainly
it's
That-
made of
that book I
magic.
was-
That is,
I've been reading
something
that I
special
brought
to
back.
elementals,
It
but
goes
it's
up
the
to
purest
a king
form of
that
magic you can
I
find.
remember hearing about in a history lesson that
form of magic would be arcane, wouldn't it?
existed a few centuries ago.
That's a debate.
So that's either the last time anyone ever visited or
They are
the book is just that old.
Literally living avatar of
It might
magic.
just be old. I mean, that place was old. Like, who knows how long those books have been sitting there, or how dated the information is.
We're
that is
living
true.
manifestations of elements.
That means you're really old yourself.
I very well might. Well, okay. Well, given what I've learned, I might be very old. Like, well,
Like-
I don't know exactly how old, but I'm getting the sense that I might be a lot older than I think.
Well, my
Like
elementals
ancient.
say would.
But like
Okay.
ancient
Would you
just
say the same
because
for an earth
you've
elemental?
existed
That's
for
just a
so long,
giant
not
boulder.
because not
Eyes.
ancient in an age sort of thing.
I would say, yeah.
I mean,
Because I don't think you even
Th-
age.
When I was reading,
made of magic or
not in the
using
regular
magic to
sense.
be
My soul might age. I don't really know
Would you say the same
much about the nature of the soul, if I'm being completely
I don't
honest.
think
but-
souls age.
Demons
Yes.
are different.
Depends which demon, honey.
I guess I could ask Puck
Rem-
about that. He's
remember,
old.
different worlds, different rules.
I mean, souls can mature, but
Typical
they can't.
convention pulls
I don't
us to
think they
believe that
can-
Demons and angels are merely
I don't think they
celestial and
age. Because
infernal
souls
elemental.
don't wither
Maybe not in the
away.
same way that physical bodies
Puck here
age.
is of the plane
Not
of
naturally,
existence,
at least.
storms, whatever you want to say. A demon is
Hmm.
of hell, or the
Maybe-
abyss, or
Mm-hmm.
what you would have. And a celestial.
I don't know. There's
is
still things I
simply
have to figure out
elemental,
before I know
is
for sure
the
how
blades.
old I am. But I
They
have a
represent
sense,
Their element.
you know, the notes that the person kept on what happens
It is an interesting
mentioned
discourse,
some
and I
very
will
old
continue, but I
things,
have to
which
continue.
would imply
Majors,
that there is a
right now
chance
for
that
big
I
blow-up
too am
ritual.
very old or young.
It was nice to meet you.
There's still a chance
sir,
I'm not
may I
that
have
old.
secrets?
I mean,
Maybe
time
just
does
like a couple hundred
Captain
years.
Vados.
time does work differently
Captain Vados.
depending
And
on the world. So I imagine the.
Blue Dragon.
I remember you mentioning the void.
Magic decide
There
to
might not even be
actually
time in the
me,
void.
which is a bit not.
Right, but
Yeah,
it was a
discourse right
it was
now.
a point in the void
Yeah,
where
I'm allergic
it wasn't
to magic,
void. It
so
was
I
like a
won't touch
little
this.
tiny plane, a little
Allergic to
pocket
magic?
in the void where things
If I use magic, I
theoretically
blow
were
up.
normal according to the paper. But the wizard never visited because their attempt to do so failed. So I still don't know what that place is. They don't know what it is. I don't either. But apparently someone from there came through that portal. So theoretically, I might be able to find that person and learn more.
Goodbye.
The problem is I have no idea where to start because they didn't.
Yeah, my
Well, the
magic
book did
is
give a name. Hold on,
being
where's
all
that
over the
journal?
place again, and
Because there was an
Well, that was a
altercation and they they
again.
talked, they gave a name, there
It's
was
been
like
to
some
describe
weird
you
magic
a
cast so
lot
they could actually
differently
communicate.
when he came back once.
you saw me as my real
I
me.
think the
dragon
name
form.
Ada mentioned to you,
Was he
Ada?
any scared at all?
Abden?
No.
That was an A name.
Okay, good. He's
Lias.
been trying to work on
Lias is a name.
Yeah, it did,
Where
it did
that
say
person
I
is,
was
no clue.
intimidating to him,
So,
if I remember, but
You know, I learned a lot, but
he
I'm
wasn't
back
that
at square
scared when he
one
talked to me.
as far as where to go from here.
That's good.
What if you tried using your sending stone, concentrating very hard on that
Keep
name?
on that, because I heard that the guild, or he told me that the guild leader of this place.
I could try. I mean, I don't think anything would really come of it.
Probably
I
not.
mean, a lot of people have names. Lias might not be exclusive to that world. It could be a name someone else has. I could just call some random. Let me try
Well,
it. Let me.
yeah, I know I'm not
really.
I know I'm not the only Jasper.
I'm here.
Let me try really hard.
Wish to join me? Because we have your own place.
I still don't know the purpose of this guild.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, are you Lias? Oh, no, you're not? Okay, sorry, I called. No, I'm not. No, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. No. No, I'm sorry. Okay, bye, love you.
But
No, that
mostly
wasn't
I am
him.
here in the Seekers Guild, but the main purpose is to get magical items to keep.
Is that how you normally talk into a sending
tried.
stone?
Feeding the crystal that you can see over
Oh,
there.
I have my sending stone is in my ear at all times.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
So I always
also,
I go up here to
take
use it.
request of people who
Touch my
wishes
fingers to it.
retrieve items as well.
Kyle.
What?
Or
Afternoon.
find someone too. Like if you're
Hello.
somewhere,
Do we get
someone
sending stones, by the way?
outside can be like, hey, I'm missing
kinda-
Leidos. Can someone please find him? And what's
Because I know we've hit
you-
the screen.
Calvin leave some extras around. Yeah.
The first one
Here,
who is going to
oh.
be like, we're going to get
feel
you
like-
out
Thank
is
you.
me. So
feel like
yes, if
Aether's
you're
gonna
lost,
take
we're
me
going
to
to
the
get you out, honey.
Aether? Yeah.
Wait, what's a standing stone?
It needs to
The
be
fourth
something
dimension.
really big
Um,
for me to get lost.
Are you dying?
It's kind of like
I
that
Still, I'm
strange
saying,
tablet
running
you
on a battery,
mentioned.
not power. You know what I mean?
When
You
say
can
lost,
talk to people
could
with
be
it.
I
into a
think
completely
I understand.
different
Why are you
dimension.
dancing?
I think games
I
on it.
cannot see myself being lost in this
Burn
small
some
Hi,
energy.
Kyle.
in
Games,
the next
no.
version, yes. 'Cause we
Unless
do
they're
go
like
over places
word
over here,
games or
because
something.
The Nexus is connected to multiple places.
But I don't know why
So,
you
yeah,
use your
you
magic
could
on
go
that.
Somewhere where the Nexus allows you
what's
to
going
go
on with
and
you?
you could, you know, explore.
Okay,
a bit
is there
and
one
so
for
you get
me?
lost.
Then I just woke up.
I see.
Might just go
Uh,
to the tour for a moment.
Probably.
Yeah, too bad I didn't brought
That's
my
fair.
compass.
Is everyone supposed to get a sending stone?
Aethers
I'll deal without it.
sapping your strength or
What
whatever
members
you
of
were
the
talking
Seekers
about.
are?
I don't really
At some point.
understand what you were talking
They're
about.
here for us.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
you know.
Specifically.
So
Do you also
Wait,
require
who
one?
who registered me before? Who registered me didn't give me one. I think it was Toby.
Seekers Guild, you also have access
well, Toby
to
also forgot to
I
give me
think
the
so.
ring as well. So
Silver Wisp.
Never need anything. Let me-
Wait, there's a ring?
For you to
I don't know.
rest.
It's a ring of mind
I don't think I
shielding.
needed anything
We all
right
get
now,
them.
but
right here.
Whatever. I've been
I will
going
let
for
you
the
know
day.
if
And
anything
you also
happens or
have
if I
your
do.
roots.
Yes, hello.
Damn.
Did you sign him up?
I
Got there and
I thought I did.
all
Did I
see
sign
is
you
there's
up yet?
an infinite number
Yeah.
of doors out
Remember
of
you
an
doing
infinite
it.
There you go.
long corridor.
Didn't give him a
You can
ring
give
of
me a-
mind
Walk on
shielding.
this corridor
Didn't
and
give
there's
him
a
a
door.
sending stone. Supposed to give them both.
what am I hearing?
I forget to give those out.
But yeah, if you want,
You can get in my room.
There you go.
Go use some cuddles.
I always forget. I'm
You're
supposed to
hearing
give
some
this
sort
to you.
of noise.
Yeah, I'm
That's
hearing.
what I
anything
never
out
hear,
here?
but I forget about the ring all the time. I don't
missed
know
you.
if you know. 'Cause I don't know where Calpon always keeps them. Sometimes they're down
Sounds
there.
like
Sometimes they're
anything.
not there. Sometimes they're in a drawer in the Seeker's
It's hard
building.
to go back home
Sometimes
and
Seeker's
knowing
building.
that
Silver
you're not
Wisp.
here.
Well, the rings were in a big bowl when I
Toby.
when I got mine.
Back at some point in my work.
I thought they were candy.
Oh, candy bowl.
I know.
Oh.
The stones.
You didn't eat one, did you?
The messaging stones are a
Maybe.
newer thing. They used to use candles.
Together somehow from here.
Yeah, I know the candles were the old way of doing it.
The candle
I can't
sounds
just easily put a
inconvenient.
candle in my ear.
He needs to imagine.
Yeah, I think
my
that's why
castle
they
that
switched to the
wants
stones.
Be at my home. That's the thing.
Never been there.
It hasn't been at my home yet.
I have the smoothest sending stone.
There is
I picked the smoothest one.
Did you drop it in your ear and now you can't get it out?
No, it fits very nicely in my ear. I had to get a new one when I reformed in this manner.
Actually,
But it fits. He pulls out a very, almost perfectly spherical sending stone.
At some point in time,
Oh wow,
Like a little
nice
pearl.
stone.
at this point,
Mine looks a
I can
little
go
bit
around
more like
and
a
it
flat
fits.
egg.
because this is
No,
not
it goes
meant
back in my
for
ear.
me to be in
Probably be
this
good for
world.
skipping on
In
water.
case I
Mine
get a
looks
call,
like-
you never know.
Mine looks like a potato.
If you understand.
So, if I take a stone,
I think I got it.
No.
so if I take a sending stone and message directly you, Toby, you're just gonna start to hear these, like a ringing noise just continuously going.
Puck.
Oh,
Stop.
hello.
Yeah, we kinda did.
Not cool.
You went with
I gotta go talk with
a
you.
friend of him. We
Oh,
just
okay.
went to a portal, grabbed him.
No, go, shoo, be
grab him
gone.
all
Do
the
not,
time.
do
He didn't
not.
say anything. Just grab.
No,
Oh, I'm gonna take them somewhere.
no.
No good.
Yeah. Didn't got any say about it, but it was fun to see his
I
scared
know.
face. Wing.
Don't accept random things from strangers.
Just really quick. Can I see your ring?
Oh yeah. What happened to your voice?
It's just a few things that I hope he can say if he would be up.
Sorry, got a little gruffy.
I'm gonna see if I can leave.
It's alright.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure Jasper would be delighted, you know.
Just recharge me, that's all.
I've been
Oh, okay.
enjoying each other's company a lot.
It takes some time. Something like this is kind of not perfect.
I'm gonna start again. He did say over here.
Okay.
He did say over here.
That's all.
The big tower over here.
Thank you. Your eyes are being a little spooky today.
I mean, I'm guessing you're still getting the...
They're the same as always. It never changes. Anyways, you take care of that thing.
Keep ring majors, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for recharging it. I didn't realize it needed to charge.
I'm not in a hurry, so per se.
It's a special type of ring, kind of. So you know.
Well, yeah, you told me that.
Gotta recharge it.
I don't know why they don't. Well, I do understand that you were giving them explosive gems, but like, I don't know why they won't give you second chance. It just seems rude.
Because Gary can help you out.
I was gonna do something. I was gonna offer a peace treaty, technically. Or a peace deal. I was gonna leave them alone if they did something for me, you know.
Hmm?
Me too. I can't...
But I don't know how I'm gonna relay that. I'm gonna talk to that death user. See if I can get anything. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thank you for cooperating, though.
Mhm.
Not that you're gonna go against me or anything, but, you know.
And plus, I don't see the point. I already have a few powers.
I got
Yeah,
no
Blood
footage.
and makers.
Toby caught on.
Well, if only my powers would work out, but...
It's true.
I think Death Dog wants to talk with you.
Oh,
It's...
hi, Death Dog. It's been so long. Okay.
Death looks kind of cute, not gonna lie.
I'm not really interested in
I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
skill type.
Yeah.
So for now, I only
know
Yeah.
I actually agree.
I'm coming.
Don't let his looks deceive you.
There's no
He'll,
other
he's
guilds
dangerous.
unless
Well,
if there is.
Give you a crystal that explodes, I guess.
He doesn't do that
That
anymore.
sounds funny, though.
Or a bag of
I mean, it's
apparently a bag of holding that tries to eat you. I heard about that.
I don't think that was intentional.
Join one of those over here.
Intentional or not, it's reckless.
It's the distillery, so if you want to make alcohol, you can go there.
It's
You can
dangerous.
forge
I don't
weapons.
know.
There's also
I'm sitting in the comfortable chair moment.
there's also a guild.
Maybe he just doesn't know what he has sometimes.
sort of thing. The Leaders Guild.
I get the sense that he knows exactly what he has, but
You can also
who's to
go
say?
guards if you want.
The gods?
Yeah, there's also guards over here. Just
I don't trust as easily as I used to.
Do
you trust me?
Here, but since it's the afternoon,
I
I'm
think
guessing they're
so.
all in expeditions
I
or
mean, you're a seeker, so
things like
to a
that.
degree, but
That's why there's
if
not
I'm
much
being
people
honest, I
around.
don't know you as super well. Quite yet.
Well, let's go do stuff, you know. You know, we'll have some friendly bonding, you know.
I have rules that I would not like.
What did you have in mind?
I'm a pirate after all. I'm a thief, a plunderer. A
Jasper, what can we do?
I don't
Afternoon, Ruby.
Sit at the tavern and talk over some drinks.
So you have an excuse to steal old artifacts.
Hey, Ruby.
After morning.
That I will definitely like.
Yeah.
Good.
After whatever.
You alright?
Hey, Puck.
Hello. Hi. Come on.
The thing is, anything that you do come
Oh.
in contact with,
You
you
alright?
gotta stay in that building, or at least wherever they hold their stuff.
I'm fine. Yeah.
You sound out of it.
You don't sound like
yeah.
it.
I mean, it's
I
just
don't
a
think you
farm.
get to keep anything.
Well, I kind of had a thing last night at the library, and then I get back to the Seekers building and nobody's here. So I go back to Silverwisp and everyone's asleep.
Oh, you
guess.
you kind of.
Plus,
I mean,
what
we have a
else?
library?
I hope
We went to the
Oh, no, we
library
had a training thing last night.
earlier today.
because I'm gonna keep mine.
Well, no.
That's where I
Yeah,
got this
so
book.
you passed out and just vanished from the library.
Revolver, all magical.
Yeah, I remember that.
My mind.
Well, yeah, anything that is on your person that you took with you yourself is not gonna be taken away.
Just bad dreams, I guess.
No, they are your possessions.
Beep beep beep.
Nothing
Well,
too
they
serious,
seem
I
to
hope.
have physically pulled you here,
I
so.
already know what happens if someone dares to take me this crystal.
I guess so.
I know.
Do you want to talk about it?
Clean the
another day.
floor.
I've spent the last 4 hours or so trying to forget about it. So I'm just gonna keep trying to do that.
Doing something.
Jake,
Where were we
do you
doing?
want some cookies?
Oh, yeah,
I
think
still
we were
got
expecting
a sandwich and some
old
cookies
Einstein.
left
There were
from
some
a few
poor
days ago.
gentleman wanted to take his whistle.
They're still good.
Jasper, I've stolen the cookie.
They're still good? Are you sure?
Sizable crater.
I mean,
Yes.
cookies keep for quite a little while.
Yeah, cookies keep for a
The
The
while.
sandwich
so.
with meat in it?
I don't think the sandwich is good, Jasper. I think you should throw that out.
Well,
cookie
the,
was a bit stout.
the sandwich is okay. It's a little soggy, but like I'm not offering him the sandwich.
I don't really have I have a lot of fire resistance.
I wouldn't eat that sandwich, Jasper. But the cookies are fine, I'm sure, Ruby.
Yeah, I'll take a cookie, sure.
It's a good advantage for you indeed.
I'll also take a cookie.
Advantage to fire
I
is
could do
always
with a snack.
Good point.
Hmm.
Mostly because many.
Do you want one?
Thank you.
I took one earlier once, though. And I took one earlier on.
So you can resist that.
Why would you
It's a
pick
little
pocket?
stale, but it's perfectly acceptable.
I could smell there was a cookie in there, so I was like,
Against fire.
Why would you
I can
pickpocket
swear
someone
yes,
for
I
their
could
food?
burn myself
Don't do
every
that.
I mean, I know you.
Push yourself with that? Yeah.
Yeah, but I still don't like it when people take my food without
Well, if you
asking.
know him.
Probably otherwise.
My apologies.
Typically, theft is frowned upon.
It's still very soft.
Just so you know.
I would not
What if
try.
I-
I would not recommend trying to pickpocket from me. I keep some lightning stored in my bag of holding.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, no thanks. I touched Basil's wand. I can't remember what he had, but I touched it and I got a shock, so no thanks. No shockies.
Yeah, it's a wand.
Oh yeah, were you the one that tried to grab their wand when they were casting a spell?
He was one of the people. There was another person that also did it. Both times, Basil was casting Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, oh yeah,
He
someone
told me
put
to
their
touch
mouth
it.
on it while he was
It's
casting
not
Shocking
very
Grass.
funny.
I guess it was too.
No,
Hey,
he's...
Jasper, I shall make you a fresh batch of cookies.
His spells.
My famous special recipe.
Was it good?
Are they chaos cookies? Like the chaos chocolate?
They're,
You gotta do better.
nope, they're normal cookies because I don't want to give someone a chaos cookie and it explodes, so I don't want to take the risk. I'll just make some chocolate.
The chocolate is...
Fuck, mate. I think anyone else is fine.
The chocolate is fine, though.
Oh, I fucking will, you know that.
Let me check the sandwich.
No.
Nah.
Oh.
I would guess on him it might be in 15.
Oh. Yeah, no. I should throw this out.
Jasper.
Okay, throw that thing out, please. It's gotta go.
Please, it has a smell.
That is something I like.
Actually,
Bologna is not bologna no more.
you work at the agriculture guild. Use this as fertilizer.
So I need to get stronger.
I could train you, but
So it doesn't go to
No, I was
waste.
gonna try and disintegrate it.
Okay, I'm gonna go throw this on all the.
burning it.
No, I can put it on the plants, you know, and then that way I can get some nutrition. But I can come back and do what Jasper said. I can take you to the bar. We can have a drink, you know, chat. Be nice to get to know you.
Yeah, I could go for a drink, maybe. Or two. Or three. Or four.
Oh, no, it's
Don't binge again.
No, I'm mostly joking.
an original
Mostly.
target, they can fight, but
Well, considering it takes that dragon whiskey or whatever it was to get you very plastered, you might actually be
Oh,
fine.
believe me, it doesn't have to be dragon whiskey. But I like it when it burns.
Whoa.
What?
Wait 1 sec. I think Calvin was talking to me. So I got zoomies.
They are so fast.
They are full of energy when they're that small. Like, lots of energy. Like, they're a lot better with their magic when they're that small.
Makes sense.
I was doing stuff, so I didn't mean to.
Should probably...
Doing what specifically?
Are you gonna go to the mages guild to help with that spell?
Maybe. I'm not actually sure.
I'm gonna go.
If they're putting together some 9th level scroll, I know so little about scribing scrolls magically. Might be out of my range, honestly. So I might relax for now.
Well, huh.
What are they putting together that for?
For the
the whole dragon under the island thing or whatever it's
parasite.
It's a behir.
It's a parasite that wants to
creature.
attack dragons.
Yeah, they eat dragons.
Right.
Right.
Oh, this
I like
one's
the way
eating
that
the
sounds.
island and its mana, so they're making a scroll to steal the mana back.
How's it going?
It's going.
Oh, I didn't expect
How about yourself?
Until my Edson.
Oh man, if we put
Maybe
all that
maybe
mana
when
back
this is all
in,
over, we
Magic
can
has
get
been
all
over
the.
the place. I woke up like that, and it's
400 years
extremely
worth of
We can get
mana?
all the parts of the island.
Painful.
You can hear it from him later on.
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. We
Alright,
can get
I get
all the parts of the island that fell off back, maybe.
Get a little bit more out there.
and probably form a whole continent as well.
I don't know about a continent, but
Yes, honey?
something sizable.
I don't know. You're looking at me.
He said he wanted to leave,
I mean, I don't know.
so. He said it was nice around here, so he wanted to like try to figure out this place before he might just like go somewhere else. I guess he wants to explore all of this first, and then after that, he just wanna. Maybe he'll be back, and then he'll just probably explore more.
You could. You're just kind of staring up into space.
By then,
Oh, you're staring right at me. Are you good?
gotten quite a bit older.
Staring context.
I don't want to do it. Staring
Ah, you lost.
Ruby, I was concerned because you were just staring up into space, and you looked like you had PTSD.
Well, damn it, I lost. Well, it wasn't a good night. It wasn't a good night.
Oh, you
I'm
do?
sorry.
I can't remember, but I know he's.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yay.
Dreams are messages from the deep, whatever.
Bunch of mages over at the mage tower.
I thought dreams were just a manifestation of your memories from the day.
Depends.
About maybe
Someone can infiltrate your dreams and basically make you turn that dream into a nightmare.
That's true.
Escape.
Yeah, I do know that.
Oh.
I had to
actually.
seal a demon called Nightmare. He was trying to take control of my mind by introducing himself into my dreams.
Ugh, it sounds awful. The fact that the
Yes.
person is called Nightmare just makes it worse. They definitely earned that name.
He's sealed away, so I think I'm secured for now. I still don't know where he is, so I lost his artifact.
Well, hopefully they can't get you here. Especially with this protection.
Well, probably not.
I don't think so. They are an evil force, and I don't think the Nexus will welcome someone who wants to destroy things. That's my guess.
That wouldn't explain
If he
Seamus being
was
here.
coming here, he would have just tried to make everyone's worst nightmare come true and
And the
destroy
parasite.
everything.
Oh, pleasant.
This guy is just the worst.
Yeah, I feel like the protection around Aether
Who
would probably
raises somebody like that?
prevent him from doing any of that.
Definitely.
I mean, he got banished from Hell because he was getting too strong and he wanted to take over Hell itself.
Avernus?
A different kind of
Is
hell.
this like a devil? Oh.
He's a demon.
Oh, demon. Right, yep.
Mm-hmm. That checks out.
No, Seamus could scare him off. Pretty certain.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're falling asleep again.
You've met Seamus. That guy escaped prison.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
much
think
every
it's
day. He
magical
said he's
this time. I think I just stayed up reading. I was just poring over the
yeah,
books.
He can
Like,
escape prison whenever he wants.
Trying to
because
understand everything
whatever,
I can.
chaos, magic, whatever. But against Nightmare, I don't
Usually
think
take the
you stand a
extra time
chance.
at the Silver Wisp to nap for a
Especially
bit.
that if you think you defeated him, he's
I would have slept
just
longer if I
going to come
wasn't
back
sitting
in
in
your
my
mind
bed
because
reading
he can
books all
haunt it.
night.
As you said.
The only thing I know is that I would have lost my mind and he would have taken control of
fine.
me if Fleischer was not here. And this is all that remains of him.
Oh.
The Soul Crystal.
Oh.
At
So are
least
you
it's
Soul
not
Mage?
Dead. No. No, I'm not. This is a bit special, I would say.
Oh, it's just a soul
In my
crystal.
world, you have very rare crystals called soul crystal, and you can trap a soul inside.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've actually heard of those.
Kind of
not-
sounds like that unsundered magic whatever Calbana carries around.
Don't say that so loud.
Yeah, and that's a completely
yeah.
different thing.
That's something else entirely.
I have
The very
two
interesting
objects
thing
that
is,
have souls in them.
the
They are
very interesting thing with soul crystals is that you don't even need to learn about magic to use them. I can't use
Well,
magic and I can
Soul
still use them.
crystals, and then
So
soul crystals.
Soul crystals.
I mean, at least those from my world. I don't know how it is here or anywhere else.
Well, you can. Well, at least where I come from, you can use a magical item without knowing how to use magic.
I prefer to stay away from magic.
If only it were so simple.
Oh
Magic
my god.
always finds you, I swear.
Oh my god. You
magic's
are
everywhere.
speaking so much of a true word right here. Funny if it can be so simple. But no, we have to be difficult. Ouch.
I mean, I have seen one of my kin trying to use magic and he blew up
excuse me a
after
moment. Not
trying
even-
to
yeah.
cast just a small light. I'm not sure it'll be good.
Yeah, I'd stay away from magic if you can make do without it.
Yeah, if your kind explodes when using magic, yeah, don't do it.
Exactly. That's why I stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. The Mages Guild is gonna try to be creating that 9th level scroll to help defeat the parasite feeding on the island's mana. So I'm gonna try to help with that. I'm not too familiar with magic. Like, I've only started a few days ago, but I want to at least give them some of my mana to use.
Yeah, if it's that many of them, then you should be fine.
Speaking of this, how can I join the guild?
Oh, you can actually talk to Toby. I don't know where he went. Did he go to the tavern?
He just said, "I shall be right back," and then he went. Boo, boo, boo.
I guess you can just wait here, or I don't know.
Yeah. There's a few others that can help too. I don't remember who they are.
Just look for anybody with like a big hat, and they're probably in the Mages Guild. And they can direct you to who to ask.
No, he means the Seekers Guild.
The Seekers.
Oh, the Seekers Guild. Oh
I
yeah.
don't want to go into Mage Guild. I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Yeah, Toby should be back soon.
I'm gonna be over at the Mages Guild. Huh?
That person that was just here, that was kind of see-through and lightning. Are they also one that can? Yeah, can they also register people?
You can ask. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that's HR.
Because they're over there in the Mage Guild.
Yeah, I'm going to the Mage Guild myself.
Come take a look how it goes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure I could sign you up.
Magic time.
What's happening then?
No, it hasn't happened yet. We have another, I think, around 3 minutes.
How much magic do you know now, Kelvin?
No, I still only know fire.
I mean, like, spell-wise. Is it just your fire breath?
Yeah, it's sort of just like that. I've been trying to get it out of my hands, but it's getting in here. At least it's a little bit difficult.
Maybe you need to focus.
Like, I know I have barely any issue, but maybe.
Yeah, if you get yourself a focus, it might be easier. I know that made it a lot easier for me.
That's why you had the staff.
And I've learned how to cast through my instruments too, but I do want to find an enchanted instrument to help even more. Plus this ring helps. It's a ring that helps me cast.
There's the rest.
Okay. Waiting on Julian. He's beating someone over the head with the blunt of his sword.
Aw.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Alright.
Did any of you hear that weird noise earlier? It sounded like it was coming from the arena.
It's possible someone's using some spells. I wouldn't be surprised.
Some weird shit. It's always it's Aether. Everyone's crazy.
There was the Eugene versus Rumble fight. That was a little bit ago.
I wonder if I was hearing that.
It's possible. He literally got picked up too.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Real quick, would everyone stand on or near their affinities? So I can get a quick judge of who's what and where.
I mean, I guess I can go over here for now since you guys got it over there. I think it's
this one.
Over there. There you go.
Okay, so your water, your nature and fire, your mind,
mind and life.
Mind and life. Your lightning.
With the little holy.
With the little holy. Your Swiss cheese lightning. Your fire.
Fair enough.
That's one way to put it.
Lynn, would you come join? What is your affinity, Lynn? Is it same as your father's?
So, like my father.
Perfect. Hey there, buddy. Are you a mage?
Crumple does not know.
Yeah, Ventus, this is why I would never be
Best
able to
not
heal
fuck
you.
with it, then.
You would explode if I tried to.
Yeah.
Also, I probably shouldn't.
Do you hit things or do you?
I probably shouldn't use any
Wait,
mind spells on you either.
What about growth?
Well,
Which do you do better?
the growth part is fine. Your chaos and growth. So if I focus on your growth affinity, I can heal you that way. But
All right. For right now, this is going to be major.
But yeah, if focusing on your chaos one, that will just actually explode.
Not knowing what they're doing exactly. Yeah. Okay. Let's focus on this. So.
Interesting.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'll go grab Julian and drag him over here.
But not all the way, so.
Fair enough.
I'm just working my orcish. Alright. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be 9 from.
So I'm still a beginner. Is that going to be an issue?
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I know what I'm
You
doing
could
half
go
the time.
grab
It's okay. Don't
Julian
worry.
from the arena. Tell him that we're waiting.
Okay.
I will drag him here if you need me to.
Wait,
If
what
he
are we up
doesn't
to
get here
again?
and
Crafting a 9th
Stop.
level scroll.
we're gonna see
that-
how
we're making
strong of
one.
a spell we can craft. Hopefully, we get to 9th level. We're gonna be doing it layer by layer. When it starts to falter, we'll stop.
Oh, okay.
Is 9 the highest?
9 is the highest you should think about.
Okay.
Oh, that does beg a question if we could go beyond that. We could.
There's probably level 10, but it would be catastrophic.
When it comes to
There's
those are more.
documentation of 13.
Well, I should just say, how about we don't do that because some of us don't even know what we're doing.
Well, we're not going that high. We're
I've
going
never
up
done
to
anything
9.
like this before.
First circle.
Just going up to
We'll
9.
start with first circle, and then we'll go outwards.
Getting
It is-
beyond that is large rituals we don't have the shit for. Quite frankly.
As well, we only have. Are any of you adepts?
I am not part of the Mages Guild.
Okay,
I'm not
raise
either.
your hand if you're part of the Mages Guild. I see.
Yes. That'll do it.
Why aren't there
No
more
wonder.
Mages Guild members here?
You're.
I've debated.
Sign up!
No, I don't want to.
Not pointing to you, Puck. You can do whatever you want. I'm pointing to fucking glitter comb over here.
Come over? I just kind of run my fingers through it.
Yeah, that's
I'm not-
got you. All right.
Are you sure you want a bunch of
disor-
people who's not even part of the Mages Guild to do this?
Are all of you familiar with the concept of mana transference?
No.
A little bit.
If anyone is not, please raise your hand.
It's like
Un, deux,
50-50.
I'm aware of it, but I don't know how it works. Basically.
You say mana transfer. Does that mean
repeated.
What?
He's coming. Julian is coming.
He's coming? Okay, perfect. So, while we wait, mana transference is taking mana from one thing and putting it in another.
Mm-hmm.
It is that fucking easy.
Oh, okay. Is it kind of like how I transferred my mana into the ground to see my affinities? Is it kind of similar to that?
Yes, kind of like that. Well, what we're going to do is I'm
Okay.
going to procure a couple of mana crystals, and we're going to do a very quick test.
Oh boy.
Hello there.
Can't wait to explode. It's gonna be great.
Don't worry. I found Toby. We'll have a healer on standby. So.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, I can also
Great.
do
Hey,
some
did
healing.
you know that apparently you and Rift are the only two that is part of the Mages Guild out of this entire circle of people?
I'm joining. No, I've written my name on a paper.
I'm just saying. Like,
It'll be fine. It's
fine.
I'm sure.
Okay, so if you have not done mana
Don't believe
transfer
you.
before, please stand in front of me. We're going to be doing a very quick lesson test. So I'm going to give each of you 2 mana crystals.
technically can't.
One of them is glowing.
Do not join. No, you stay here.
One of them isn't.
You stay here, honey.
What you're going to do is you're going to visualize the energy in the one that is glowing and move it through you to the other one. That is the instruction you are given.
Because magic and him are not made for
Okay.
each other at all. If he uses magic, he
Okay,
explodes.
so we're going to start one at a time from you.
One at a time.
And then we're going to work our way. Yep. So,
Local, I'm guessing. Roll.
yep, roll so we can see.
Yes, I know.
So, you guys can roll. That way you have full control over this. So, first, give a roll. Advantage? 4? 4?
7.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you rolled twice and took higher, right?
7.
7? With a 7, you feel the energy there, but you just can't pull it out. It's resisting, it's pulling, you're not used to manipulating mana outside of you. It's strange, and you just aren't able to get a grasp on it. The DC for this is going to be 10. So, with that, I'm going to ask you to step outside the circle, because we want to make sure everyone here is not going to hurt others accidentally.
I am a Wikipist, and Wikipist kills.
What did you roll?
13.
Die immediately after
With a
using
13,
magic.
you are, after some hard work, able to pull the energy out from one and into the other. It's not complete, but you understand the process now. Okay, this goes from here to here.
Understandable. Well,
He's back
Very
to
good.
you.
That's why I'm focusing more on sword combat.
Yeah, I'll take them.
fair enough.
I'll just put these
Thank
back.
you.
This is testing.
I rolled a 7.
With a 7, same as before. You're just not able to pull it out. You get some of it out, but it just dissipates in your hand. You're not able to fully send it from one to the other yet.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's always nice to make a friend.
I still have work to do on that.
It's probably the glitter. It's probably the glitter getting in the way.
That is possible. There's no telling what side effects of this glitter are. But yeah, I can.
Maybe they'll have a longer
I'll-
I'll have a longer magic lesson after this, working with people individually if you'd like.
Maybe. I'm.
Okay.
But yeah, if I can't do this, I probably won't be able to help with the scroll. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be sure that everyone here knows what they're doing, and
Unfortunately, I don't know.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
All I know is it can
Oh no!
with advantage.
From what I was gathered and
No.
tested out.
I didn't. I didn't
Are you a
roll
mage
this.
class?
Let me try to roll again. Just
Yep, you can roll one more time, and if that's higher than a 2, you can take it.
4.
With a critical miscast, do you have a focus item?
I don't have any items on me.
Okay, you have a choice. Welcome to a critical miscast. Either you can take a critical injury, which if you take 4 of in one day, you're basically out. Or you can take mana burn, which is a scarring that will go away with healing that prevents you from casting magic until it's healed.
I'll take the mana burn.
Okay, and as you try to pull the energy, you pull the energy right out immediately with no buffer and you feel it surge
I
up
can
your
just think
arm
about it
like
and it will summon in my
lightning,
hand.
pulsing through veins you didn't even know you had, as a black scar of crossed lines just rolls up your arm, and you can see it disappearing about at the point of your elbow. And as you pull the mitten back, it doesn't.
Toby or Brennan, can you please come to
It
the
burns. Okay. Okay.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
So
Never seen mana burn in person. Like, as it happened.
Maybe I should.
Dude, that really hurts.
yeah. Okay. Do we have any? Damn, I should have had a healer present.
We
have
do.
asked the sound to come.
Nice. I heard.
Hey,
But this
maybe I should.
Oh, did you use your
try-
sending stone?
Rush.
I still want this.
Maybe
I
I
did.
should try just
Here he comes.
plus, I'm here.
Oh, Toby here.
No, I'm just a little paranoid.
It's
Definitely be
the
having a lesson.
red
What?
dragon.
Mana burn.
Oh, a mana burn? Come here. Real quick. What are your affinities?
Fire.
Fire.
No problem. The higher DC.
Like super resistance to fire, and I go.
You can
I
try
heard.
it.
What's the
DC is
DC?
increased by 3.
This is gonna hurt me a lot more than it's
Oh,
gonna hurt you.
for them.
Literally. And I can.
Right then, let me.
Primordial fireball. It is.
Oh.
It hurt. Trust me, it fucking hurts me. Like
With a
I
13.
don't like doing
18.
As the life magic flows through you, you will slowly feel the mana burn begin to recede
18?
because of this
Fucking.
as the conduits are put back in their rightful place.
You realize the issue. You realize it was you were
There we
looking at it
are.
the way you used to look at magic.
Oh my god.
There you
Done,
go.
done too bad.
fucking what's it called?
Hold that monster.
That really hurts. Though.
Oh, they're never fun. Mana burns are not fun.
Well, let's get out of the circle since we can't help with
You.
scroll.
You with the hat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't help
70,000 platinum.
Me?
with that.
We need mages. Come over here.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'll
we
stay
need
nearby just in case.
mages. Okay.
Real big reason as to why
People get hurt here.
Yeah, that's
At least that
I don't
gives me, I guess, a good option to like just
It's only when
talk to you real quick.
Alright, time to pull.
I might not be here as often anymore once I leave here today.
Oh, why not?
I have stuff that I want to do back at home.
Going with the people that we have.
Oh, okay.
We will use.
It's like I'll just be gone. It's like I won't be gone permanently. I might come back every now and again,
That way we don't.
but not as much.
Can't wait.
And here's the question about it. Could I? Espen doesn't want to like live at my place anymore right now.
Okay.
Everyone, please go to.
Could I leave him in your care?
I'm not a dragon, but
Make
I mean he has a place at the the Seekers Guild. He has a room there, so yeah.
Okay.
It's over there.
Good.
It's the eye symbol in the bottom right.
It's just the also I gave him like a set of daggers so he could at least defend himself.
Join.
So you'll see that. If you see, yeah, just make sure that he actually knows how to use them. I don't think he's actually ever used a weapon before.
Make a circle. Now that we've all gotten our general.
Yeah. We do have an arena here that has some training grounds, so
That works.
we can start there.
That would be very good for him.
Oh, they haven't exploded yet. I was
Mm.
calling those with the mana burn.
Sylvie,
Man,
could you grab?
If you wish to go,
god damn that.
you're not
But the
obliged to.
explosion may yet happen.
I will not miss having that happen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that
Oh, stand back here.
hopefully that just never happens when you're blowing your fire breath.
Right here, I think.
No, hopefully not. I did it the first time I was here, and it seemed to be fine.
All right. Is anyone recording?
I am.
Ah, there we go. That works.
And of course, maybe I was just lucky. Maybe at one point, if I tried to do that at some point, maybe my
So what we're going.
mouth will like
Go ahead.
look like whatever my hands was looking like.
Probably.
So the spell that we're going to be creating is
Thankfully, it can be healed.
nice and simple. We're going to
I
start
still feel tingly under
with
underneath.
the first level of that.
I think that's normal.
And we are
I
going to
think.
expand outwards,
Hmm.
cast by cast.
Hey.
I
Hello.
I got mana burn for the first time.
Stop there. But we're gonna see how strong we can make this roll.
I
But-
don't know how it feels, but I will get
Oh,
you.
it burns like hell.
We have
Hmm.
And that's surprising because I actually have fire resistance.
2 of which are
So feeling burning is
Maybe because it's
New
not
thing for me.
fire, but mana that actually comes from you.
Yeah,
that
it
makes
is.
sense actually.
I'm not a mage, but that will be the only possibility I see.
What's happening?
I mean, just like thunder, think about it. Thunder can also burn, but it's not fire.
I mean, I know thunder can make fire
Yes,
happen.
but it's not fire.
Have you ever had a cut
true.
on yourself?
Alright, so we've got 10 minutes.
Sure, when I've been fighting like a whole bunch of other creatures and other dragons that have been trying to take over my home, they never won.
So,
You'll know where to find me.
Well,
per person.
well, that sort of stuff usually burns too.
Okay, so this is with the plus 10.
It isn't too bad. Usually back at home it heals in about like 1 or 2 days.
10 people together for one ritual. So, what we're gonna do is
If you're a
Mostly-
dragon, I would kind of expect a dragon to heal fast.
so it's plus 5.
Yeah.
Pull up a
I don't know how much that healing factor works around here.
It's probably about the same.
who wants to do the first roll.
I wouldn't know unless somebody cuts me.
Well, I don't want to be the one to do that.
So, go ahead and
Do you even have a knife?
I mean, I do
No.
have this.
1d20 with advantage.
I feel like you would like cauterize it immediately as you tried to slash me.
What is it?
I used to keep a survival knife on me,
It's
but
very sharp,
I don't
but
really do
I mean,
that
you're a
anymore
dragon,
since I stopped
you should
using
have some
pencils.
physical resistance, right?
You want
Little
to
bit.
try to have a cut?
No, right now I also don't want to like. I don't want to ruin
Lose his
the
hand.
clothing.
Even if you want just to heal like a little cut, just pass your finger through my blade. It will cut immediately. It's about razor sharp.
I say it's fine. I've already had the mana burn happen today. I
We're
don't really wanna cut
talking
myself
about like
again.
his regenerative ability, not not
Because back at home, I usually can heal like a whole bunch of wounds in about 1 or 2 days.
Nice.
You can always touch the tip of the blade, not the
You know, I
entire
was just
blade.
curious on how much it would work. Here,
We're
but I
not
don't really
gonna
want to
do
get
that.
blood on all of this.
It's not razor sharp.
Yeah, I can understand.
It's just sharp enough to cut a rope in one hit.
Plus that I don't know if they have actually the place where they actually wash
that's
clothes
really sharp.
around here.
I mean, it's a cutlass. It's made for
Good
this.
question.
So, as we're going, we're creating this first circle on the inside. A very
A
simple
cutlass is made to cut ropes of a pirate ship.
in an object.
Hmm.
If I can't cut the ropes in time, it could just sink.
That's true.
What'd you roll? If you roll 2 of them,
I've heard stories about ships getting caught in their own ropes or not in their own ropes, but in the ropes of other ships, because they're like fighting.
14 plus 5.
Oh yeah, you can also use this to cut the enemy's ship's ropes and to prevent them from moving.
Okay, let's see Sylvia's.
Last
I
time I
also thought
even cut the anchor rope
about one more thing.
as there was tuck in place.
9 tokens. I would say.
Are you gonna be able to heal him?
That's where the combo is gonna drop.
I think he has fire affinity as well as decay. So if I focus on his fire affinity, I might be able to. Otherwise, there's
Go to the
plenty
heal.
of healers here that can definitely heal them.
Bolstering it.
Okay.
One bolstering it.
Okay, that's good.
We're just amping up the power. And with
And if
Now,
it's like
hopefully
a
he won't be able to use that magic back at home because I have a cat back there that would be very curious about those things, and I don't like his curiosity.
feel drained after this.
cats are known for getting into things sometimes.
We're fine.
It's true.
Or do you mean
But he's
one
way
on two legs?
too curious. Yes, he walks just like me.
Oh,
though he's about this tall.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
And with that, scroll.
More or less. I don't know exactly.
It sounds like creatures are generally a lot smaller where you're from.
I mean, I can get a lot of bigger than this. It's just that it seems like it's not possible around here. I could be basically bigger than probably the buildings over there together.
You sure you don't have a growth affinity?
Maybe.
Because you can... Well, actually...
No fireworks. Aw.
They're kind of busy over there right now, though.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Would have been funny.
My goal for this fight is to pull mana out of it, because ultimately we're going to need a lot of that back in Aether.
They are nearly opposites of each other, so that might...
Yes.
I don't think it would be both, so you...
Oh, great.
But you... It wouldn't prevent you from being able to cast a growth spell.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is Toby back in the Seeker's building?
He's talking with
I don't
Death
think so.
Dog.
Oh.
He's at the red tree, I think.
Do you happen to know how to heal mana burns? Because I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We had a healing lesson here yesterday, well, earlier this morning.
Yeah.
But I completely forgot about how to heal mana burns.
No, I can show you how I do it.
Would you like a lesson on mana transference?
That's a voice like.
That would also be good.
more personalized? Okay.
Would be
That's
useful.
what I hoped.
Did.
How
Very good.
How high of a level did you get the scroll?
We had 3 successful casts before we dropped the ball.
Oh. So level 3? I see.
Actually, thinking about it, probably could have done that a different way. Probably could have had everyone roll and then see how many of them succeeded the DC.
Take all the time you need.
But, it's fine. This was kind of weird anyways. So, if you want a lesson on mana transference, let's go to the circle where we're less likely to blow up.
As proof of we didn't blow up over there.
Alright, so
That was what I was afraid of.
mana transference is simply the movement of mana from one source to another. This includes from you to exterior, from exterior to you, from something else to something else, and from something else to you, and from you to something else, and from something else to nothing, and from nothing to something else, and every fucking which way you can imagine. Mana transference is everywhere. It's already happening. It's going on, Choom.
This would be useful for giving someone some mana when they really need it, or pulling mana from a mana crystal.
Or from an enemy.
I'm probably not going to do that, though, unless it's a dire situation.
It's always a dire situation.
Pretty good plan.
Sourcing mana is your responsibility as a mage, especially if you support others. If people die because you were unwilling to take mana where it was, you're not going to feel good about that.
That's true.
So, wait a minute. First, we'll start with you. Stand in the middle.
Me.
Stand in the center of the circle. How do you visualize mana?
I sort of visualize it as a flowing energy.
Like actual meatballs?
Alright.
You've never seen the meatballs with the mouths? Like, oh,
No, I've never seen the meatballs.
Yes, there's little.
Almost like a
And
smoke.
when you cast a spell, of smoke. And when you cast a spell, how do you turn that energy into the spell?
Well, I focus my energy into my hands, and then usually into my focus. And I recently learned how to cast in an area by playing through an instrument, so that I can transfer the energy around me as well, and not just to a specific point.
It is. Come on, Ruby.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, my bad.
Alright.
Sorry,
In that case,
have a bunch of meatball rats living underneath it.
Well, we have.
I'm gonna pull up one of the empty crystals.
Okay.
I'm confident if you kept trying, you'd eventually get it. So we're gonna make this a little bit more complicated.
Extermination, finally.
Okay.
We'll pull up a full crystal. Pull the energy out of this without touching it.
Am I allowed to use my focus, or should I use my hands?
You are.
Okay.
Use your focus. You can use the full weight of the sigil, which will give you a +2.
Oops. Hold on. I just deactivated my glitter. I did not mean to do that. It is right next to the back button. There we go.
So, describe how you're doing this.
Okay. I'm going to visualize the energy in the mana crystal as just a wad of energy. It's like a light. And try to pull it towards me. And like trickle it into me, like at least into the staff, like it's a smoke trailing over.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
I'm not sure if it's the island stopping me or because I haven't stopped holding back.
15.
You have advantage from being a mage.
I'm not mage class, actually.
Oh.
So it's a flat roll.
Are you a healer?
Not exactly. I only recently started doing magic.
What's your class?
I don't have one.
Okay, you're classless. Got it.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting people do that.
I will probably change it to be mage at some point.
Alright. No, your story is your own. I just wanted to be sure I knew the mechanics. So, with a 15 +2 from the circle, you are able to pull the energy out. You weave it around, and it enters your staff. It's not terribly much, so it's not dangerous. Alright. And now, try to put that energy back in here. Different crystal.
17.
With the 17, you notice as you start putting the energy back that what you pulled out was chaos magic.
What?
But this crystal, the energy from this crystal was your chaos affinity, right?
No.
No.
Mind and life.
Your mind? Okay, then it was mind. I'm fucking stupid.
I was chaos.
I remember thinking, was it the short blue one? But I looked around and the short blue one wasn't around.
Now he's the tall blue.
He's a werewolf.
Okay. So before you pulled out Holy, but this one already had some nature in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are actually able to, with a 17 +2 for a 19, change the nature of the magic enough to make it go in without a problem. It was a trick question, but you forced your way through it. And like that, you see the color of the energy as it's going in change from a yellow to a green. Oh shit. Alright. Flying colors.
Well, okay then.
Honestly, it was mostly about seeing if you could figure out that this was a different kind of crystal. Pushing it through like that is,
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
you know what you're doing.
Very scientifical village.
Alright, you can certainly consider yourself proficient in mana transference now.
Yeah, I seem to catch on really quickly. Like, even though I never did magic up until I got here.
Good job, Jasper.
Have you been tested for sorceress power?
No.
Do any of those casts have disorder magic?
would you mind waiting 5 minutes for your turn so I can check something on him real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, that's all good.
All right.
Here.
Stay there. Let me think.
Yeah.
Loom, could you get me a piece of paper from inside? Thank you. So, what we're gonna do is, do you know what a sorcerer is?
Bring disorder into it, it becomes a whole mess,
I
right?
feel like that's just another word for a wizard, but I don't know the difference entirely.
Which?
So none of the cats.
Somewhat, which is more like a warlock.
Very disorder oriented.
A wizard gains their power through study, through reading and formula and academics and knowledge and understanding. Kind of like knowing how the world works and then shaping it. A sorcerer works instead by having power within them and then using their force of ego to superimpose their image over the world, to force the world into compliance, to bend the world to them, rather than a wizard that uses the existing mechanisms. Sorcerers require a level of inherent power we call bloodlines. Could be a dragon in your past, could be a traumatic event. But those who are connected to a large source of power like that, there's a test for that. If you'd be willing to take it. It's very easy.
Sure. I don't think I have any dragon blood in me, because dragons were more of a myth, and I've learned recently that my area was very remote.
It could be dragons, it could be fae, it could be elementals, it could be any number of magical influences. So, I'm just going to pull out a page, set the book down, and he's going to take his quill, dip it in some ink that he has in a little holster, and just push it against it.
Oh. Huh.
And an ink blot is going to form.
I'm surprised it doesn't work that way here, to be honest.
Go ahead and hold the paper. And I want you to visualize who you are. Close your eyes and focus.
I thought it was arcane in nature, but
Now,
arcane in disorder.
this is up to you. If you have sorceress power or anything from your background that would give you a large source of magical power, the ink blot will shape. How clear the image is entirely up to you. The stronger it is, the more clear the image is. If there is none, then it'll simply remain a block.
Yeah, I was born with the magic, though. Oh. What? The ability to create ice magic. Create the ability to create ice.
See, the paper doesn't really seem to do anything.
Very nice. I've been able
Alright.
to,
That's good enough.
so I've been able to enchant arrows
Well,
to have
the
certain
good
effects.
news is you are not an entitled brat. You
Disorder as
have a
well.
future entirely of your own making. You are not a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, but I have the same problem.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have very much of an ego.
Whole, chaos thing.
I don't know.
Wow.
Can't be so sure. Anyone could have an ego.
I mean, everyone has an ego, but I'm saying I don't have much of one. And now this is making me sound egotistical. Hmm?
Yeah, I'm worried it might not.
Your
go over
skill is
so
your
well
own,
back home.
then.
People get exiled for that kind of thing.
That's something to take pride in.
Everyone's usually nature.
And-
like
Alright.
Less
Yeah.
wood, but
Yeah, I was just agreeing.
No ego. Yeah.
Winter abilities?
All right.
No.
Thank you for being so patient.
So,
If you'd like to step
That's no
up.
problem.
It could be
So-
how I got my nice
Mana transference.
Or it could be 'cause my
How do
mother-
you
I
visualize
heard
mana?
a thing from my patron that my master from that.
I'm not
Maybe the
exactly
reason I
sure.
sorcery is because my mother traveled to the plane of frost
Like inside of my body or just outside?
while I was still in a room.
Is it different?
Yeah, the planes have that kind of effect on people.
Like how I build up my mana is usually just inside, sort of boils up to my chest.
Back
and then
home,
comes.
the airplane.
Then I decide where I want to put it.
I'm gonna try to
I guess
find
it's spilled over.
that other person I
You
was
can
talking to.
kind of see it in the night sky. It's like a galaxy.
Okay.
Rift.
A difficult visualization, but
spills through,
if
and
it
it
works
causes
for you, it
these
works.
things called
take out.
mana
They're
waves.
working on mana transfer.
And that's a
Go ahead.
whole other thing.
Mana crystal.
I think it might be soul magic.
You will hold it up.
Nobody really knows.
That's interesting. What's a lot better explanation than...
The bike is what I need. I'm just gonna sit on this big boy chair and just... Oh, Jasper.
Do you guys know where Toby or that lady that's dressed in all black went?
Yeah, I know where they are, but they are busy talking about private stuff for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask them to sign up for the guild, but they said later we are discussing private stuff. I mean, important stuff, they said.
Okay.
I don't know. They are not very far from the arena, like on the path.
Okay, well, if they're having a private discussion, I won't bother them.
Alright.
Figured out how to do mana transfer, so that'll come in handy.
I guess it can. I mean, it's a good way to also replenish the battery of someone who have dead mana batteries.
Mana batteries?
If they are the same affinity of yours. It's a good way to use that.
In my case, I just need to find a job. A job at least I can do. I don't have any knowledge about healing, and I cannot use magic, so I have a very few choices.
Well, there's always practical healing. It's another way of saying bandages and surgery and such.
Fighting. Mm-hmm. I'm no medic. I prefer to fight myself.
The staff has been pretty strong so far. There's been a risk of it exploding, but I haven't had a critical miscast, so I'm fine so far. But if it ever does explode, then I'll have to get another. Or just start casting with my hands. Man, over there is a large basket. I'm gonna check to see if they posted anything on the bulletin board.
Jasper.
Hello. I don't think there's anything new today.
Well, I mean, new newspaper.
That's the same one that was posted the other day.
true, but it went without new postings for I don't even know how long.
Several days at the very least, because it never changed
Mhm.
until recently while I've been here.
Yeah, exactly.
This one has always confused me. It's a strange
Have you
drawing
considered
of...
it?
Yeah. It doesn't
Not
make
enough.
it doesn't make it any less confusing. It looks like a potato with limbs. Hold on a second.
You're asking too many questions, Jasper. I'm worried you might be a mage.
Sorry about that. What?
I'm worried you might be a mage. You're asking too many questions.
You worried that I'm a mage?
Oh yeah. Please don't turn out a mage, Jasper. They're all some level of crazy, I'm begging you.
I don't know. I at least wanted to get to the point with magic where I can actually, you know, do stuff with it and be useful in a battle. Maybe I should also invest in a weapon.
Well, that staff's a weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, there's always a chance that it could explode. But that's that's from casting more than hitting stuff. But I would also probably prefer to have something a little sharper than this.
Well, we could see about getting you a short sword.
Maybe not a short sword.
This one here.
I definitely need to get myself another survival knife.
Well, a knife won't really cut it when you're fighting somebody.
No, but it's a survival knife. It's I haven't had one in a long time. There's been several instances where I could have used one.
You know, that rock elemental with the orange crystals, they did hand me one of their crystals and I was going to make it into a knife. If you want, I could just hand it to you. I already have plenty.
If you want to.
Yeah, sure. It's better than commissioning the blacksmiths for it. It's free.
Do you want me to do anything for you?
No. It's just a favor.
I was also considering, since you were talking about having that nightmare, I was considering, like, casting Calm Mind to help. But then I remembered you have the Chaos Affinity. But I don't know, maybe if I focus more on your Arcane...
You have 2 affinities, don't you?
Yeah, but if I focus more on your Arcane Affinity while I'm focusing on whatever affinity of mine is closest to your affinities, then that might be better.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Out of character, we'd probably ask a DM about that.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. Be sure to take care of Espen for me.
Yeah. It's been...
I'm gonna go back home.
Nice to see you again. Hopefully see you sometime soon.
Yeah, we'll see when I get back. As I said, might not see me as often. But yeah, I'll see you later.
every day more dragons show up. But yeah, I would, if you feel like trying it later on, sure. It's fine. It's more of a, yeah, no, I guess it would work.
Who's the person with a huge basket?
Huh?
They're part of the agriculture guild?
Oh. That is a huge basket.
I've seen baskets that big, but I've never seen someone carrying one like that.
Yeah, well. I heard about a meatball infestation underneath Aether a few minutes ago, so not much surprises me here anymore.
A meatball? What?
A meatball infestation, like rats, but meatballs just under Aether.
Well, now we got two problems. We got the giant parasitic worm thing and meatballs. I blame Seamus.
I don't know. I'm not fighting those meatballs. It probably was Seamus. Yeah, that's a Seamus issue. That's not for us.
Yeah. What was the name of the lady that dresses in all black? Part of this.
Brennan?
Brennan. Thank you. I could not remember her name.
Well, what about her?
No, it was just she was gonna tell me how to help with like mana burn and such.
Ah, that's right. I don't know where she went.
Well, she and Toby were having a private conversation. I think it was something about Death Dog.
Yeah, that thing. How's that necklace, whatever he gave you?
Oh, the ring. Oh, it's actually fine.
Fine. What does it do for you again?
It helps me cast.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I just don't trust anything that thing hand out. It's always got some agenda, it feels like.
Well, there was literally been nothing wrong with this.
That's what worries me. But hey, maybe I'm paranoid.
I just think you guys should give him a second chance, honestly. 'Cause I really don't think he's that bad.
I'm not much of a believer in second chances, especially with people like that. Because you were there when it sucked my hand into that bag, right?
Yes, but
And then it almost sucked Veryl's whole body into the bag.
Well,
and if that happened...
To be fair...
Poof, no more Veryl.
To be fair... There's a chance he probably didn't know that it did that.
Oh, he knew. I had a nice little chat with him afterwards, and he said it was a... What was it? A countermeasure.
Countermeasure?
Yeah, in case I decided to double-cross him, which of course I was going to do from the start, but that's neither here nor there.
It sounds more like he has trust issues. Oh.
Well, my point is, if he handed me a bag that was capable of doing something like that, and he wanted me to bring him into Silver Wisp, by the way. That doesn't sound suspicious?
It does, but it doesn't, because I think the only thing he'd be interested in is probably the artifacts there, but he'd have to figure out how to get back, if that is an issue.
He'd be able to get back. It was a little crystal that was inside of this bag of holding that he went in and out of, supposedly.
Excuse me.
Just be careful with that thing. That's all I'm saying. Because like I said, the fact that it's doing nothing worries me. He's handed us bombs, More bombs, mostly just bombs that he's handed us. Some helpful things, but even then.
Well,
He got escorted off the island once by Arcades.
well, I'm pretty sure. Hand, hello. That's not the ring. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm pretty sure that I forgot who was casting identify on it. I think it was Toby, but no, it was just a regular ring, regular holy magic ring.
Hmm. Well, if it counts for anything, Arcades doesn't trust him either. Neither does Calbonda, which counts for more, to me at least.
Well, no one seems to trust him. That's part of why I feel bad for him. I don't know, maybe I am too trusting. But trusting people has gotten me in all sorts of places. So until someone like gives me a reason not to trust them, I just continue to trust people.
Well, if I can't convince you, then maybe talk to Arcades about it. He's got very strong opinions.
I don't know. Maybe I can
can't
get
really
someone to
understand
detect.
how you're so trusting, but
maybe I can get someone to detect on it again or something.
well, if Toby already detected magic on it, then I don't know how magic works. I want to know what it talked to Toby and Brennan about, to be honest, but I'm not sure if it's any of my business.
A summoner
It's always day. I cannot sleep
performs the
for the life
correct
of me.
spell/rite to bring me forward from the world that or the plane, I suppose, that I hail from. Hey, Jasper, come sit down.
What do you mean? I was wanting to find Brennan because she wanted to tell me how to fix mana burns, but I was also wanting to ask you about that too.
Hello.
You might actually be better
yeah,
since
we
you're
could
a life affinity.
Illusionist.
Yeah, I could we share an affinity. I could teach you that.
Put you to
But
sleep.
Brennan's around. I don't know where she went.
Go sleep.
We were just.
She was
We were just.
right.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
want
she
to
was
bother
that
you
way. I
while
don't
you
know
guys
where
were
she
having your
went now.
conversation.
I think
No,
I might have just saw her
we're just
walk past.
relaxing.
I might have just saw her outside. There's a split second there.
Probably.
I could be wrong though.
Yep.
Pushes the bottle of moonshine to you.
Oh no, Toby.
Come on.
It's
one sip. One little sip.
fine, but I'm more worried about you. It's only like 3 p.m.
Again, I've never had alcohol before, so
With your learning.
I do not know how I'm going to react.
You can have this.
Learn this, learn that.
More for me. I'm being careful. I'm only drinking sips. I know this stuff is unreasonably
don't just go.
strong.
It's a lie.
Did you just down half the bottle?
Not the way
I
you
had
would
a sip.
want
A mouthful, if you would.
Yeah, you were
Not a very
insect
pleasant one.
creatures, I'm guessing.
It's a
I
sip
guess
for
sips
him.
over here are different from my world.
It's a
Yeah,
sip for
I
him.
guess it's sip is.
There's a chair over there.
Finding new
Shoot.
creatures.
What?
And more, creatures with mystique.
But yeah, I was
Magic.
I'm summoned by someone when they speak the rites, and bring me forth from whence I
Let
came,
me put
which
it
I've only
simply.
recently learned where that
I was
might
the
be.
weird kid in the back of the class, looking at old books about
In the same way that
thinking they're real. Because they
yeah,
are.
when we were in the
How did they
library, I was
realize
able
it
to find
exists?
information on that.
Which ones?
Animals that have
Good.
a head of a
I'm
design,
happy about
tail,
knowing more,
and
but there's still a lot I
back
don't know.
Wait, so does this mean
Including
you're
the
not your own
whole-
person?
Those sort of-
Oh no, believe me, I am my own person. I mean, I have,
think a griffin?
I have my own will. I have the things that I want and do.
Griffin.
Theoretically speaking, if
Or there was that
my
one
summoner
book that was
deigned
really
it, they
different
could probably
from
exert
every
more
other-
control
every
over
other,
me. Like,
which had like big lips without
but they, Calbada
dragons.
doesn't. which is nice.
I mean a lindworm.
And neither did my last summoner Daigo,
Not a
not
worm.
because he,
Something called
was a nice person. Rather, he didn't really care about me.
I don't remember.
Saw me as kind of a failed
Tyrant something.
Oh.
Experiment?
spell, as it were. I wanted to say experiment, but he didn't really experiment on me. He came across the rights at some point, used them, and here I am.
You should have
Oh,
told me
there I
have a lot
was.
of creature books back home.
Incomplete, unable to do
Oh,
what he
you
thought
read
I'd be
them.
able to do. And so he didn't get rid of me, but he just kept me around and paid no attention to me, and I was left to my own
I mean, it's not
devices,
just creature
and I
books,
had a
you know,
very
they're like-
lonely, we'll call it
The
childhood.
mysterious creature.
At least in that,
Yeah,
before I,
like what mysterious creatures?
yeah, how nice, how nice. of him.
Kinda-
It's okay though, cause he's dead
You know
now,
the ones
so
that
I don't have to
probably
worry
use
about
perfect.
that no more.
the ones in fairy tales. Mary.
Not by my hands.
Since I made
By I wouldn't call it natural. Yeah,
There was a gnome who
I am a healer.
I bought a book of. He called it the Bestiary.
Just so it doesn't get any worse, just in case.
This would be a good chance to teach me
On
about
you,
mana
this is a
burn.
great chance to teach you.
The Bestiary?
Oh, I'll be right
don't
there.
know. We
Jasper,
had
come along with me.
bestiaries of just
Yeah.
like,
We will be
not
back.
bestiaries, we had
encyclopedias of
Hold on.
animals in our school.
not
go.
bestiaries.
You can take my seat if you want.
Outside of the
The captain.
very obvious one.
I'm perfectly fine.
Many, it was
Minotaurs.
There were some. Those most so ruby.
Perfect. Can I source a large number of mana crystals from you?
Who's got a
In
burn?
bulk? For the purposes of the fight
excuse
in a couple
me?
of days?
What?
Did you get a mana burn by chance? This one's telling me.
I called actually try to contact him and see if we can
It's not good to let those sit around. They only get worse. They can get really bad if they go left untreated.
I'm gonna be getting a bunch of pages together.
Okay, if you have a mana burn, you're getting it taken care of now.
Yes, anything to store mana in.
It won't take long at all.
Absorb a lot of mana from
Just take it off.
There's
It's small, but it's there.
have mages
Okay,
absorb
so
mana
See, that's not so bad.
walk me through the process
so
here.
we don't lose out on the energy.
So
and
essentially, what we're
trying
doing
to
is we're
exhaust
just taking these the conduits that have
much of
been.
that energy back to the island.
Essentially, the weave has like snapped back at it. We're trying to put it all back where it's supposed to be in a
told him about
metaphysical
yours,
sense.
though.
Yeah, I
Yep.
have to admit.
He has something to talk to you about.
My concern with that
So
is
it
if we do
looks a
direct
little something like
transfer
this. Try and
from
pay
the
attention to
monster
how
the
the
island,
weave moves when I do
that can
this
backfire.
rolling.
And it can pull from
Or
the
even
island.
connecting yourself directly to
With
it,
a 16,
Just, yeah.
takes it
you'll
over
start to
itself.
see your mana burn
So
recede slowly
my plan
as your
is
conduits are
to
put back in their proper place.
have people pull mana from it into these crystals until they're
Hey, see,
uncast,
there we go. That's
and
no
then
fuss.
Send those crystals back.
Better than to just leave it, right?
Teleporter that'll be somewhere
Of course.
in the field, so they can collect them and then put them away, and then they drop them.
I was just kind of hoping to not get a squad of
back
people.
here or in a small demi-plane where you can store
It's really no problem.
That's the idea. So it adds a step for safety.
Of course.
Thank you.
To be fair, he told me.
Understand though that
I'm fighting you.
we are gonna use this Solitary Collective.
We're fist fighting later.
You can't find
That's kind of how it goes. I just thought I should
That's not true.
do it just because when you do it wrong, there's a chance you could make the mana burn worse. So I just wanted to make sure they.
Money is money, but having.
But now you've seen how it's done, so you'll have a better idea when you get to try.
Thank you for the
no, I was saying
demonstration.
you should take
Thank you
care of
for
yourself.
Oh, yeah.
thank you for allowing him to demonstrate.
I mean, yeah.
That would be
So I've been
very
told
good.
I didn't really have a choice.
Trying to source what I can
yeah.
from here, but we're talking
You know,
about enough
healing
to
up.
several
I
artifacts.
think that was
for,
the ritual
probably.
thing. I think I just messed up a little bit.
something I can
No.
So, of course, I'm going to
Given what y'all were doing, a little tiny mana burn like that's probably a best case scenario as far as things going wrong.
go into my own
Uh,
trading company's funds, but
And
I
Rift
have to
didn't
pay back if it
think
comes
to
back. We'll
take you
see.
to a healer to
We'll
get
see
that
how
taken
things
care
go,
of
okay.
immediately?
Well, I didn't really process what it was. I kind of knew that something went wrong, but I just didn't know
it does a lot for
how
anything.
wrong. And
I'm
then I
sure
realized that my
if
arm was
this
hurting a little
works,
bit, and then
Halifax will be more
So
I
you
took off
didn't
my
tell
glove
him?
and
help cover this because it's
I
reducing
didn't know
his
anything
own
was
workload.
wrong until I
He'd
took my
be
glove
the
off,
one
which was
sourcing the energy.
literally over there.
Okay.
So.
With him though,
Well, mana burn can be very serious. You want to make sure that you get it taken
Money means nothing, but he can do
as
things.
soon as possible.
Better
The
worth more than
longer,
money. He can
like
just
the mayor
make
said when he was
enchanted
walking
items
past,
out of
he
nothing.
was just saying that he didn't
Well,
need you.
not
He was
nothing,
just
it's still
saying
making
if you
materials.
leave it in place, it can infect and be worse. So it's something you need
Not
to
to
get
mention-
taken care of. It's very serious.
Not to mention, if you attempt to cast with a mana burn still,
He yelled at us
they can
for
get
saying we needed money,
exponentially
and
worse.
then he held out his hand
Oh.
and
Yeah, I
coins
tried to
just
do that
flowed out of
before.
his hand
That
for
was
nothing.
fun.
Well, yeah, that's literally.
I've done it too,
like
against my better
created
judgment.
magical coins. They literally have.
Don't always have the convenience to get net traded. But
Notice that.
let's go back to the bar.
Yeah.
I
ended up getting a gift for
all
Yuji
good.
and Gila's wedding.
Just a minor burn.
I asked him if
Oh,
he could
okay.
make something.
Did you get it
We're
done?
just heading back to.
No, he was doing it, and I was watching.
But I'm glad you're okay.
I demonstrated to him how it's done.
Yeah, that's a really good, useful thing to know. People around here seem to get mana burns like every day. Literally every day.
I haven't experienced it myself yet. Hopefully, I never do. Though if I do, it will probably also be the same time that the staff explodes.
Oh, they left.
I could mana burn myself, and then you could try.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't intentionally mana burn yourself. That's. I mean, you could
Well,
practice
it's a
casting,
temporary
and he
thing.
could be a. Yeah, I mean, it's not pleasant. You've gotten mana burns before, right?
No, let's not. Let's not purposefully do a mana burn.
When I was
You say
first
so.
learning to heal, I would cut myself to practice healing those cuts, which I can't recommend because I have missed and nicked some important arteries.
Oh.
So don't do that.
I should actually go to the Silver Wisp real quick and check those books to see if there's anything about mana burns, and also to see if there. I know there was something about healing yourself, and I need to read that as well. So I'll be back. And I'll be back with those books as well.
Alrighty.
All right.
We'll be around, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you. I'm Ventus.
And then your affinities, and then if you want any little description about yourself, like your character.
Like,
Excuse me? Going to
the story?
Did you still want to learn about how to heal mana burns? I can
I
give you a show, show you.
just had Toby describe it to me, or actually demonstrate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be. I'm just gonna take a few minutes.
Okay. I never get to teach anybody anything.
So, you said the description.
Wait, do you want some cherries? He's holding up a jar full of cherries.
Oh, hello.
Are they so
That might help.
fermented
That might
cherries?
help save you up.
No.
You're standing right.
I will abstain.
No, Toby.
There's
some great perfect timing. I was about to give myself another mana burn.
From
Yeah, I
Pog.
forget. I told you that you should probably not stand close to that dagger.
I think I'm good. I think it's best I don't.
So, Jasper, remember
That's the dagger
when I
to
said
your
that I could give myself a
back.
mana burn and then you could practice?
Yeah.
And then he said, no, don't do that. Yeah, I did that.
Not because of that reason, there, Jasper.
It's a minor mana burn now, so
Well-
you should be able to easily.
Well, you can still tell me what you know, because I did hear you say as I was leaving that you don't get to teach people.
Jasper, you got this. You got this. You can do it. I have full
Use what
faith in
Toby
you.
taught you.
He just showed me.
Exactly. I did show you, and I told you to pay attention, which I think you did. So
I
go
did.
ahead, show me how much you paid attention.
It's on this one. If it makes you feel any better, I was trying to solve Toby's alcohol problem. It's a minor mana burn on.
I
his
don't
hand.
have an alcohol problem. I just.
So.
So what is it? An alcohol solution?
You're not gonna.
The
drink
number one rule
anymore,
before
'cause
healing
that's
someone:
fine.
always ask them their affinities, unless you
Yes.
absolutely know what they are.
Well, his is arcane and what was it?
Disorder.
Disorder. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
honestly
no
thought it
holy
was
magic,
chaos.
but your nature magic should be fine.
I don't have nature magic. I have mind and life.
Well, life should be fine.
Life would be
Right?
okay.
Okay.
Life would be more than fine.
So, focus on the burn. See if you can feel Ruvy's magical conduits, and go
Maybe I
from
shouldn't
there.
use my staff.
You should use the staff, yeah. If it'll help you, and if you're uncomfortable, I can give you guidance as well.
Okay.
You got this, Jasper.
Do you guys have a healer in there, by chance?
We have two.
We do.
Right here. Hello.
Hello. Toby's drunk.
I'm a little drunk.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
What happened?
Okay.
I think Park can help fix that.
I'm rolling with disadvantage here, so with the 3, it does not get any better. In fact, it gets worse.
I wonder what happened to Julian's hand.
Oh, I'm stopping that right now. I am so sorry.
It's okay. It's a learning experience. Toby. He wasn't paying attention.
Ow. What?
He wasn't paying attention. It got worse.
No.
I was paying attention, but watching it wasn't enough.
Thank you, Puck. Okay. Here. How do I explain this? I'm so much better at doing than explaining. Let me see a hand. I'm sober now. I promise. Puck just
better be.
Puck. 5 of them.
Get even worse.
I promise you, I'm perfectly sober now.
Say that.
Puck stole my high. I wasn't high. I was drunk. So.
Please don't let him go to
Again,
death. I saw it happen to one guy already.
It's all about getting the conduits back where they're meant to be. I know that can be hard to understand, but it's more about just using your magic to very gently manipulate things, get them in their proper place, which can be hard when it's chaos affinity, but I can still do this.
It's disorder and arcane.
It's the same. It's the same general area. Same kind of thing. With a 19, Ruby, the mana burn that you had recede, your conduits put back where they are. Your arm, the pain in your arm will recede along with it.
Okay. Thank you, Toby.
There you go. Yeah, of course.
I gotta focus more on the realigning part. That's what I missed.
Yeah, but you just the first couple times pay real close attention to what you're doing. Like really nitpick at it. So that's kind of what I found helps. At least when I first started.
Maybe next time I should actually not use my staff, because I think I made a mistake trying to use that.
I cast with my hands because I'm just more comfortable with it, but you should use a foci, because if you get a mana burn, you can use a foci to avoid getting mana burn so much, but you might break your focus if you really mess up.
Well, this staff also has a chance of exploding.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, maybe,
you could have
maybe hands then.
No, not
What's
necessarily.
the next? Make it explode.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just imperfect.
He is sleeping.
Tired boyo.
It's just an imperfect staff. It's not anything
So,
crazy.
Jasper. What happened is, I was talking with Toby in the tavern. He went to go help you, obviously, and he left a bottle of moonshine behind. And then Ravi
Ruby
disappeared, and
Ravi's my
why did I say Ravi? My apologies.
I've heard
Ruby disappeared, and I followed. I was speaking with Epson. I had the bottle on me. As I came back to oh my god, names are really hard to pronounce today, it seems. But yeah, I went to go give him the bottle, and I dropped it everywhere. But it was just a prank, and I gave him the real bottle. And then Ruby tried to stop him by making the bottle explode, and it failed miserably, causing that mana burn.
Listen, I get it. I know.
And Toby still managed to down the entire bottle. Well, almost all the bottle. So
I had like a quarter of it. I'm fine. Thanks to Puck, I'm totally fine
I'm
now.
just messing.
So it was funny until it wasn't funny.
It was funny.
Again, I am sorry though.
I didn't expect people to have mana burns and blown off hands today. But
Yeah, I really hope
safe
Julian's
to
gonna be
get
okay.
A little drunk.
You expect
I'll
too
stay
much.
sober. I know I do. I'll stay sober. I'll leave the drinking to the Silver Wisp, and before I'm going to bed. Or maybe just stop drinking and find something else to
I
do
think
with
that
my...
book collects your hand.
Well, drinking's not too bad as long as it's not every night.
I like to think I don't drink every night. It's more like every other night when I get
It's
really
every
drunk.
night. It's not every night that you get
Don't
drunk,
tell
but
me
you do
that.
drink
Don't
alcohol
say that
every
to me,
night.
Jet.
It's every night,
no.
You don't get drunk every night,
I
but
don't
you do
drink
drink
that
every
often,
night.
truly.
All over the goddamn place.
I
To be fair, you are a magical creature, so I'm sure it doesn't affect you the same way it affects us.
still makes me
Don't give
drunk.
it out.
Yeah, you get...
What?
That doesn't. Don't give him an excuse.
Well, I'm just saying he probably doesn't have any long-term effects.
Yeah, but it's less about how it affects me and more about how it affects the people around me. And I am a captain. I need to be responsible more often. I need to save the drinking for celebrations.
Who
you
cares
know, I don't-
about being responsible? No one turns down alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
You're
You can have it in a
sleepy.
definite
You're not
silver wisp,
helping.
Toby, yeah.
Why is the room moving around?
Moving around? What do you mean?
Listen, it's okay.
Like everything
I
just feels like it's
understand.
moving around.
Toby?
You're fine, Toby. You don't have anything to be sorry about. I'm sorry for breaking your drink.
I took a sip when I was bigger.
Okay, you didn't succeed.
Oh.
So it's
Oh, you're drunk
Does
now.
he have more alcohol in his system?
Yeah,
sorry for not breaking
bigger body mass means that alcohol doesn't affect you as much. Smaller body mass, it affects you a lot.
So it's okay.
I've never had a drink.
Okay,
I'm curious.
I'm all good, Basper, don't worry.
Basper.
Yes, Bespin.
That's my name.
By the way, Kelvin, he was a lot more grown when he arrived today.
He growing up. He's a lot bigger at home.
Wait,
So he told me, but he told me to basically look after you. So
He is way too worried, I swear.
well, I'm not going to
mean,
be controlling
sure, I
of you.
don't-
You are your own person when it comes to me.
But it's like, sure, I don't have any like experience in using this or
Still
anything of that
Ventus.
sort. But
Still Bentus.
Vent. Okay, how'd it go?
Bentus.
B
Terribly.
with a B.
I made it worse.
Not a V.
he's drunk.
It
is Ventus.
It's okay,
I
Toby
took a
healed him.
sip when I was bigger.
Well, we will get you there.
I
We'll help you.
didn't focus enough on the realigning part.
Yeah, that'll get you. It's okay. It happens.
I was like, it's a wound.
Even, you know.
Heal the wound. That's not how that works. I just ended
No,
up putting more mana into the mana burn, and that just...
Yeah, unfortunately, when you go to heal mana, you're more working on. So, like, you might want to focus on, like, not necessarily like the transference of it, but like, I mean, well, yeah, the transference, like the movement of it and how it can reconnect.
Just take a sip now.
But yeah.
Ventus.
Also, it's hard when you can't physically see them the first time you try. Sometimes people's mana burns will static, like weave like lightning, as they go through the conduits. So when you first see them, on the physical form, it's
I guess that
easier to
works, too.
picture fixing those. But when you can't visualize it, especially as your first time, it can be difficult.
Yeah.
So I think you gave it a solid effort. You should, you should really give yourself props for trying. Because mana burns are hard.
Yeah.
But yes, if you acquire a mana burn and you continue to cast on it, you can give yourself a soul tear. So don't do that.
Soul tear sounds very
You'll
scary.
just make your yes.
It's Ruby.
And we learned about soul tears in that healing class. And they're not pretty.
good,
You have to fix it with another soul. Ugh.
He's swearing his words
yes, you
because
do.
he's kind of drunk.
I would feel very horrible for whatever soul would be used
just
to
having
repair
him
me
wait
if I
so
had
he
a
can just-
soul tear.
Not fall over.
Yeah. I haven't had to repair one, but in theory, I wonder if you could offer part of your own to heal someone, like if you care about them enough.
That's probably possible, but you probably wouldn't want to do that without... You might accidentally sacrifice your entire soul.
Yeah,
cease
you
to
would have to have
exist.
a firm grasp on your capabilities.
Oh, for you, my goddamn soul.
Soul
let's go
stuff
back
is a
out
little
here.
scary.
Yes, it is.
Hello.
Do you want to go to the arena and try out those daggers?
I mean, I guess I should at least give it a little bit of practice.
Why you laughing?
Oh, okay, good.
It's not funny.
They got
Just
little
take care of
target
yourself.
dummies over there that'll definitely help.
Glad you cleared
I could
that
use a
up.
little.
Going to the arena.
I could use a little training myself. I need to like get myself ready for whenever we
It's
fight
all
this
good.
parasite.
Right.
I'll just crawl my way.
You
That's
sure
fine.
you shouldn't just stay in the building?
No. It's fine. It's all fine. All fine.
I'm gonna get you some bread. Actually, no. Even better.
Bread?
2 cookies.
A cookie?
2 cookies.
Mmm.
He's eating them both.
I guess.
That was good.
Every day.
Yes.
I have like
Food helps with
3
being
different
drunk.
meetings,
But also water. I don't have any water on me.
but they're different 5 o'clocks.
Also,
Because
never
the
drink
very
the
good
fountain
office
water.
use the class
Never
of
drink
their
that
own
water.
rounds Instead of the,
I mean,
Why
if you
is
need any
this
water, I just have a small little vial of water.
It's not sentient, it's dirty. Very, very dirty. Chaotically dirty.
Jar of moonshine.
Seamus uses it as a bidet.
I like
What?
Also, what the heck is an Western standard?
Okay, never mind. I don't think I'm gonna need to give him the water anymore.
People in the Nexus and they keep giving
What
me
happened?
answers.
You shrink down,
think
and
it's
the
based
alcohol
off
you
of,
drink
like, the
affected you
realm
so
lore.
heavily
Like,
you
there's,
got
like,
drunk.
You know, directionally, like there's eastern, western.
Okay, that sounds funny.
And like
You should probably try to stay in this if you can.
They assume that their Nexus gate. Looking at the like.
I'm taking Espen with me to the arena. We're gonna do a little training.
something like that. Like I think in
You
two
want
central,
to
I think
train
it's
in the arena?
local to, like, you know,
Yeah, just on the target dummies over there.
but I could be wrong.
Wait, who was around me when I was drunk? I want to make sure I apologize because I did not know what I was doing.
The Nexus.
That's
thing is
embarrassing.
different to me. Where I came from, we had
Ruby.
Nexuses. You had
And Toby.
Wait, what did I do with Ruby though?
like
You called him Groovy.
there was no.
I called him Groovy.
Oh.
Strange name.
Or something. I don't know.
Typically, you could modify it.
But at that point, mending mixing up concepts you're like fixing something.
Kind of odd.
What was that?
I think he called me Beppis when he was drunk.
Something like that. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to run into you.
And as I assume I can just sleep in Silver Wisp whenever, because
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna go back home that often anymore.
Yeah, you have your own room there.
Okay, sounds good.
This place is
I
very
forgot my
empty.
cowl. I forgot my cowl over there, actually. I can
well,
get it later.
it's still over there. You said this
Yeah.
place is ancient?
No, empty. Nobody's here.
Well, there's
Yeah,
usually
it's a bit.
some people here, but yeah, it's empty today.
happy about that. I feel maybe a little bit embarrassed about trying to do this.
Let's see. Let's practice on this since you won't cut it up with your daggers.
Right. Yeah, let me just get those. Okay.
I'm not used to
I don't
daggers
do a
myself,
lot
so
of
just,
swinging.
I guess.
Like what I would guess is just doing this, or
You could
I'm
do
not-
it this way. You can also do it
I mean,
this way.
daggers are mostly piercing weapons.
So you can do it
So
this
slashing
direction
won't
with
do
the
much damage.
dagger facing out that way. So
So like would be the thing, probably.
you can do it that way.
Yeah.
You can crisscross. Just be careful.
I should probably learn how to hold these the other way.
No,
at
so
some point.
stab with them. Yeah, holding them the other way would be good too. So you could do stuff like that.
Okay, I hit something in my room. It was just my chair. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna practice on this guy. This thing is pretty sturdy. If you end up cutting yourself, I can heal you as well.
That will be a shame.
If it can, would be. Hopefully I don't.
I want to figure out how to summon items so I can actually not have to tie them to my backpack. Okay. Wait, does a roll for this? Oh.
What?
You okay?
No.
What happened?
Right in the face. I still have good accuracy.
I punched too hard. My hand hurts now. I still don't know how to.
I'm no healer.
I don't know how to heal myself entirely yet. Well, I guess this is a good time to learn how to do that.
Self-healing? You're a healer, you should have some self-healing abilities, right?
Well, I'm not a healer. I'm just a bard.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay,
I don't know any healing thing. Not really my stuff.
okay, I'm gonna have to find someone. I'm sorry. Will you be okay on your own for now?
He doesn't seem to be listening at the moment.
Okay. Oh.
I bet you're older than me. I'll believe it. Do you think that
Probably
worked?
not.
I don't see how
According
that
to
would work.
him, yes. I learned something about like your breathing being more stable because of the magic. Also, like
Gives
how
me
it
healing.
also stops you from getting gold.
What happened to you?
I punched one of
Why
those
are
dummies
people
too
getting
hard.
hurt today?
I
What
w-
do you mean?
Oh no!
I was.
Here, come.
I can cast breathe lightning on you.
Come to the guild with me.
Why would you do that?
No, you just cast breathe. You make people aware that they're.
So
now
you
manually
punched one of the dummies too hard?
Yes.
No magic, just broken bones. Do you think?
Yes, I think so. Good
Oh, you want to
lord.
sit on the bench? We'll figure. And do you know your affinities? Do you know what you are?
Life and mind.
Life and mind. Okay. I will have to. I'll use healing magic on you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna make an assessment. To see. With a 15. I'm looking at your hand and assessing it and seeing exactly what is broken. Is it just your hand?
It's
Like
just
broken bone.
It's just some broken bones in the fingers.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna grab a board. I'm gonna have get a board and have you put your hand down on there. Toby's not home. Okay, so I put the board flat on here, so just set your hand on there. So here's a tonic that's gonna make your body feel numb.
Okay.
It's just a normal tonic, no magic about it. And let's roll. Let's see. Okay, so that's a particularly strong one. With an 18, you'll feel like a hot wash go through your body, and your limbs will start to tingle, and soon your whole body will start to feel numb. And I'll tap your hand. Do you feel that?
The.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna work to realign your fingers, and you would hear cracking and popping as your fingers are being realigned. And I have them all like on the board where they should be. If my freaking roller would pop up. Come on, bro. Sorry.
You're fine.
Perfect. Can you see my rolls, by the way?
No.
Okay, I got a 2 and a 17 to perfectly. So with a 17, I get like your hand, because your hand paw more realigned, and it's fine. Even with the ring on your finger, that won't make a difference. The 2 13s, perfect. So, and you would start to, well, you can't feel it, but your fingers will start to reform and retake their proper shape, as you can hear some popping and clicking go back together with the healing magic, but your bones will properly fuse back together and go back to their place.
I can tell it's normal.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Try to, it's gonna be sore. It's going to be very sore. So just take it easy and, practice movements with your fingers. Just nice, slow, controlled movements.
Okay.
Let's see how long you... You'll probably be numb for a good 30 minutes still.
Look.
I can give you a health potion to clear that if you'd like.
It is okay.
Okay. Here. Here, you just take this, and it'll clear the numbness. That... Okay, that will actually help with the soreness in your hand, too. Perfect. Just gonna grab the board. Put it back. You feel okay otherwise?
Yeah, it's a little numb still.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
tongue. It's tingling
You should
all
only
over.
be numb for about... Yeah, but you can walk, talk, move, as long as you can control your body. You know, you'd be alright.
I'm gonna sit here until it wears off.
Yeah. So with that health potion, the 30 minutes is reduced to 5, which honestly, that's your own discretion how long you want to stay numb for, because I don't want to impact your playtime.
Yeah.
So,
I've been flying around trying to find you.
but yeah. Oh, Jasper, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad that I gave you so much fear earlier in the day, and now now you're all tingly.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
But, would you be okay if I go back outside? You're okay in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, just take it nice and gentle with your hand, okay?
Hello. We found a rock.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Maybe I need to stop saying that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's a friend of Rubble.
Could be Saul.
Maybe.
Huh. Interesting.
No, little one. There's a kindred of yours out here. They are big and they have gems on them. Their name is Rubble. Go introduce yourself to them. They should be here.
Good luck.
I cannot see past a certain distance. My eyes
Damn,
are bugged.
they're fast.
They are really fast. Okay. Well then.
Can't call that one pebble. Call that one fucking rock slide. Just...
Yeah, I saw that. Well, June, I do have something to update you with, I suppose, if you'd like to hear it.
By all means. What's up?
Okay, let's go.
I also need to talk to you later, Julian. Well, I'll let you handle that first.
I mean, you can come with us if you need to. It's just about the stuff we already talked about.
I mean, yeah, it's about the stuff we talked about already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Definitely need more practice. Now I can talk again. Sorry. Technically, but I think, yeah, I can feel him again. Ugh.
I've been meaning to ask you, and I just remembered. Do you have jars? Like, do you have any clean jars?
I'm tired and I'm out of it today. Well, I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I don't know.
Get your wrist. Get your wrist.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Hey, yes, but did you get
Yeah.
Are you feeling
and-
okay now?
I'm fine. I just got to be a little more
Or,
careful
or
with my
actually,
hand for a
what?
bit.
Actually, now that I think about it, what did happen?
I punched one of those dummies too hard and broke some of my bones in my hand.
Okay, I need to teach you how to punch something without breaking your hand at some point.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with physical combat.
I can give you a rundown of it sometime, but for now, take a look at this.
Yeah, look at that, actually. Quick.
Who shrank Carrot?
I don't know. But yeah, just meet up with me sometime tomorrow and I can help teach you if you want.
Please.
Okay. And I'll hand you that knife too.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, because I still need to make it.
No rush on the knife, though.
I do also like this. It's just fun.
Well, I'm rushing myself on it because I want to see how it turns out.
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, I had a weird moment, actually. I can't seem to remember ever since starting hitting that target dummy.
Hmm?
I can't seem to remember anything after the first hit on that target dummy.
Yeah, after you left, San Jasper, he was attacking a few more times the dummy and then completely stopped and said what I was doing. He completely forgot the few minutes before.
Odd.
It has never happened before, so I'm really confused as well.
Oh, it's not your daggers.
Daggers?
I mean, they were just laying. They were just laying around in the cave. I don't know if they're magical or not. Actually,
They came from a dragon horde. There's no telling what they are.
As far as I remember, some of the most precious treasures in Dragon Horde are cursed. I don't know if it's the case for those takers, but you should be careful.
I don't know. Do anyone that can even look into these if they were?
Yeah, there's a
magical
few
or not?
people that can detect magic on it.
People don't like it.
Hmm.
However, mind magic is very useful.
Basil, Kabanda, Toby. Those are first few people I think of when I think of detecting magic.
A illusionary dragon to scare off the opponents.
Maybe even Brennan.
The best type of war is
Or
one that
Brandon.
bloodshed.
What was her name?
There's no loss of
One of those two.
lives that are theoretically
Maybe if I have a little bit more time, you could introduce me to one that I can see on these.
of course illusions can be used negatively. Yeah. Well, good mark.
Still slightly
Did you
tingly.
give me cookies, anyone?
Yeah.
Hmm?
So you can also use it.
I was like tasting like something in my mouth, and I was like, why does it taste sweet? I got really confused.
Yeah, I did that to help you with your drunkenness. And then after that, you immediately turned into your werewolf form.
I guess it helped me switch back. I think I just need the mindset that I shouldn't switch back if I've drunk, and in that way let it wear off. Otherwise, if I do that, then
Set spells
Whew.
are rarely what you need in the situation. What he does is anti-magic, manacles. You just make stuff
It
up.
depends on what situations you throw yourself into. I'm a very same type of caster. However, that's because I know for most part most of the spells I'm gonna need are
Well,
defensive magics because that is what I specialize in. However, I do learn small things.
Toby is right there, but
That's
he's
weird that I
talking
just
to someone.
realized. Yeah. I need to drag him back again so I can speak with him a bit more. But there's no
Okay,
Basil
which-
today, and I haven't seen Bryant.
What?
Which names did you say that I should look out for again?
Kabanda, Toby, and Brennan.
Okay.
Because in the process of learning,
It's a little bit
you're gonna make mistakes.
busy, it seems.
Also, a lot of mages will be able to detect magic as well, so... and Basil. Basil, too.
And so you are prioritizing
Right.
your
Yeah.
power over other people's safety. That is inherently selfish. Now you can want to
I should actually talk to Toby about how to heal myself in case something like that happens again.
that's just justification.
Hmm.
Yeah, your first 6 times casting healing.
I had it loud and clear. Make chocolate.
If I
What?
could, like...
Yay!
If you miscast healing on someone, you could
If I practice any healing, I could try as well, but I don't really want to focus on magic all too much.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to Toby. If you want to, you can come with me so you can get your stuff detected.
Sure. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Jasper, I can just pick Toby up and then drag him to the tavern. I won't actually do that though, but I just realized I could do that.
The tavern? We're
I think he
walking.
heard you.
We're walking like
Oh.
15
The thing
feet.
is, me joking about that's actually a practice in kind of a way because I can
Did he hear
say
me?
it more fluently quickly.
Exactly.
It kind of
Like, there's Kid.
Incognito for me.
He's back to normal.
No fireball. I
I've
didn't
seen
channel,
the-
don't worry.
You go, Carrot.
No spell.
Just don't channel.
Yeah, just don't channel.
Exactly. So it's
Hey,
vague.
Jasper, what is the deal with the
This
carrot
magic
there?
shit is easy. Check.
Watch.
What do you mean,
Disintegrate.
what's the
See,
deal
no
with him?
magic. I didn't channel anything.
Like, is it just a sentient carrot? Is it someone who got cursed?
I don't know.
Well, if it was you, it would have been fine because you could just be resummoned.
Yeah, but still don't do it because it's not pleasant and it's painful and it would suck. Just because I
Well, if I
can
remember-
come back doesn't mean.
That's fair.
Not to,
Oh
not
yeah,
to
and,
mention
and the,
people,
yeah, and there's that
people
whole
grabbing at
thing.
my
Someone,
soul.
yeah. Oh
someone's
yeah,
fucking
that
with my
happened.
head.
Yeah. We need
You
to
know.
kill that person.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I have a lead, kind of. I think it's a lead, but I'm not sure.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. You heard.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Fuck you. You let Kyle force feed me fucking fake candy.
I was very tired. You have to understand. I've been reading books all day.
I was physically
remember that.
incapable of moving.
What?
You look up
that stuff?
Yeah, we took a bit of
He
fake candy.
force fed it to me after
Like,
I had one of
a little bit,
Puck's
a few hours
grapes
after you
that
left.
apparently gave me haste 6.
Fake candy?
Skill issue.
Fake candy.
Faye.
Well,
Oh,
after
fake.
a
I
minute
thought you
was
said fake
over,
candy.
I collapsed and I
fake
couldn't move
Fa-
my body.
it's candy with
No,
fey
but
dust in it.
The most I could do was turn my
Does
head.
it taste good?
No.
No.
And that hurt like a bitch.
You need a doctor at that point.
Toby, I got
You might not want to be in there. Just
2 questions for you.
a second. I'm just gonna
First of
try
all,
something.
can
Yeah,
you
it's good try.
detect magic
Unless
in
you
magical
wanna
items?
What are you gonna try there, Ash? What are you gonna...
That's right. I can't
I'm
open the
not
door.
the best
God
at
fucking damn it.
identifying, if I'm being honest. I
Oh,
can
okay.
detect magics well enough, but identifying.
I
Not
know.
really
I
my
can't
thing.
close it. It's not there for me.
Okay.
Someone
You know
cast
if Brennan
lock
is?
on it.
Brennan? I don't know if Brennan could either. You'd have to ask
That's
her.
what I was
I'm
gonna
not-
do. I was gonna close it and cast Arcane Lock.
Espen here. Espen here.
Could probably help you.
Fuck.
Fox Mage.
That's another. Well,
Well, Espen just
leave that
needs
to the warlocks.
their daggers identified. We don't know if they're cursed or not. He was swinging at the.
He could probably tell you whether or not.
What does Puck look like?
Wait, Jasper.
He's right there. He's the elemental.
Oh!
Jasper. What if I
Oh,
gave
I
it
know
a
what I
try?
can do. Hey, you wanna see something cool?
I
Remember that one
didn't-
time I sent someone who wasn't there?
Well,
It'd be the first time.
yeah, but
Like you only said it.
you would still kind of need to know what
Hi, hello.
certain things are in order to really detect the magic on them and identify them.
I guess
Like,
there's no case if it just gives off a
Divinity, I
bad
do, actually.
like
Brennan
signal
has the
or something like that.
divinity.
I
And
should
the black
learn that
cat
though.
Has the ribs around her, like yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
crystal-looking
I'm
guy.
trying to
Uh,
understand what might
Can I ask him about it?
attribute
Right.
to.
I know precious little, but she could tell you. She
No, they were not.
practically
In fact, this is
lives death.
long story
She's a
short,
necromancer
old
and a
scar
death
for what
cleric.
I used to do.
Oh,
Five,
by
all.
the
happens every 5-10 years.
Okay.
Captain, by the way, if
I'll just say.
if you've joined the Seekers Guild, you're supposed to get a ring and a sending stone, I think.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah?
Is there?
I just want to make sure you know. So
I already joined.
I just want to make sure you know so you get those things and don't just find out like a week later, like me and several others did.
Toby, do you want to continue our talk?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know what
I'm
sucks even more
tired.
though?
What's that?
That's fine.
Oh,
Have to
well,
get you another time.
I still needed to ask you my second question, which was
Every time I go to that
Oh, yeah.
fucking place,
figuring out how to heal
I enjoy
myself,
so much. I like
because
the
I
place,
still don't
it's
know how to
nice.
do that.
But the fucking Feywild likes to fuck with me and
It's
change my
not
hair every
terribly
time I go
different, but it's a
Well, it doesn't
little
look bad.
different.
I mean, it kinda
It's just the
fits.
kind of thing that comes with practice. Like,
Mhm.
the difference between, because your own magic
Like,
kind
I
of
like it black and short. Yes.
interacts with the magic you're
Yeah,
casting onto yourself, which can kind of change the feel of it a little bit,
And
as
longer hair
opposed to
means
putting
more
it
glitter
into
if,
someone
you know,
else.
That happens.
So
And
it's
also
a
more
little
cleaning
different,
work.
but all you gotta
Yeah.
do is practice on yourself, and you'll start to get a feel for the difference in the way the weave bends around
If
yourself.
I can help you out, let me know. But I don't have much experience in green eyes and murderous intent.
All I know is this has something to do with corruption and dark. So.
Yep, not my field.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that would.
I haven't done anything bad yet.
It's like when I
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Incognito.
You were talking about sentient vegetables.
Well, that's
Not more bad than
Me?
I just saw a
Yes, I was.
potato walking.
A potato?
Yes.
Where's the potato?
It just
If you
walked
see
off
three
that
giant
direction.
buff Axolotls, run.
What?
You still never told me about that.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
They just showed up. Apparently, once one of the normal ones, the normal-looking ones, was a king, and they commanded the 3 buffer ones to essentially push a majority of or some of the wine crew off the goddamn mountain or cliff in Redwall, because apparently up there was their turf.
Yeah, there were some guys
magic
chasing Eugene
pond?
that one time.
Oh no, it was just up there. Period. Though it's been about a month and a half since I've seen them, so that was probably a one-time thing.
That's
To
quite
this
a while
point,
ago.
It's the most fever dreamish. Yeah, that's like the most fever dreamish fucking thing that's happened to me on this island and that town.
I've seen all
I
sorts of
almost had
shit
to
on this island.
I almost went to a corner and curled up in a ball because I just couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know how you handle that.
And it was in the
I don't know
afternoon
this
too.
whole
It was
bush
one of
thing
those
happens.
longer days. I'm pretty sure it was.
Do not go
It's
to
been
Redwall
s-
in the afternoon or evening. I swear, that place just turns into a lawless wasteland.
Oh dear, the Strumble's hips took them away.
Hey, Damien.
Hmm? Yes?
I still don't know what to
hate
use
to
this
ask
fucking
this way,
key
but is
card
your
I
stall
have for
open?
from that deck.
Oh, where'd that go?
Even when I'm the stall is
Apparently
just
turns
me
into a
to be
weapon
more
I'm
visible. Even when I'm
good
not
with.
at the stall, I'm always open.
I've been
for
thinking
business.
about some sort of dagger or maybe a
Oh.
wand since I'm getting
All
into
right.
that.
Well, do you mind if I
maybe
talk
another
to you a
really
little
that.
bit? See if you have any supplies I could use.
Of course.
I would, but I can't find any fucking
Alrighty. I also would like
Nope,
to know
I
if
know the
you
feeling.
do appraisals of.
Russian websites.
I can try. If it's magical, there is a chance that I might not understand the magic. But
I mean, I just go stupid.
yeah,
but anyways. Yeah.
Those rifles do seem to be
let's go to this
powerhouses.
stall so we can actually place
With that one you showed me.
on the table, so we don't have to just hold them. You know?
Oh, my icebreaker.
Yeah, that thing.
What is the name of that self-healing spell? Is it just called self-heal?
Still kind of hurts that I did what I did with it because it was a
It's the same. It's the same spells that you'd be casting to heal other people. Cure wounds,
doesn't
healing
look
wood.
So
Oh.
It's the same kind of thing.
No wonder they only talk
when I
about
first came here,
how to
they
heal
took
yourself.
essentially
It's
the
just
heart of it out.
it's just
and
on. It's just casting it on
metallic-
yourself.
some
Like I
sort of
said, it's just
metal.
there's a different
allows me
feel
to
to
channel
it,
my
but it's
magic
very
through
much
it.
the same spell.
Okay,
Back then, I had no
that
fucking
explains a
clue.
lot.
But now I can see
mean,
why
as
that
long
would
as it
make
works.
perfect sense. Oh, it works fine.
Yeah.
Except that one time where I slammed it against the wall.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You know.
Go.
Okay, well that's on you.
Yo, it was. I cooked the entire wall.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I was
Okay.
panicking because there was a giant goddamn rift weaver right outside the door. We were fighting the goddamn Umbral when that happened.
Did you get your stuff identified?
Well, at least the gun was fine.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
it was hitting a little
They
less harder,
seem
but when we
infected
got back, I
because-
fixed it.
Oh.
They are cursed. It's not a maybe. They are.
I don't know.
Cursed with what?
Hi.
It seems to make me more aggressive whenever I'm trying to attack something,
Back at it again.
and I sort of forget what I was doing.
Interesting.
I did.
Man, I wish that's useful because of your size. It'd be,
Oh, yeah,
you can
another
be a
thing,
bit more
because I
aggressive,
can't
but at the
fucking
same time, if you don't
shapeshift.
remember, then
I can't make
if you
myself
hurt someone
taller.
and you don't remember, that'd be bad.
It
Can you use
sucks.
growth potion?
You can't shapeshift.
Oh yeah, it's this.
I
whole
know
thing.
someone that can cast
That's
growth
right.
right now.
I've been avoiding telling
You're
people.
But
You're stuck like this now.
It's temporary.
Ding,
It normally lasts a week.
Oh yeah, you're about my height.
Actually, I know.
That's my normal
I know
height.
someone who can cast enlarge right now.
Yeah, I do too.
They're right over there. Blue werewolf.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Pot can do it as well.
Wait, what about me?
I'm just saying, you know, how to enlarge someone.
Does someone need enlarging?
I don't think so.
I'm good. I only do it as a jokes, and or when I come back from home.
What was
That'd
that?
be so crazy if I just cast a spell right now. That'd be nuts.
I don't know.
Did you
Man,
give
that'd be
yourself
crazy.
mana burn again?
No, I'm perfectly fine. I was gonna go outside. I just don't feel like getting up and walking. You know.
You're right.
So
You
much
should
work.
definitely do what I did. Mana burn myself and then go ow, and immediately try to use their underhand to cast magic.
What was that?
And then mana burn
Mana
yourself
burn.
again. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I couldn't cast for 3 days straight. No, it was 4 days.
I remember that.
Well, it was just a mana
Oh, it-
burn. Why didn't you just get it healed?
I'm gonna cast
Because it was almost a soul
one
tear.
Okay.
Apparently, if I mana burn myself one more time like that, I would have gotten a soul
Oh,
tear.
you know, just a simple little.
I don't even know what
see
a soul tear
Toby.
is.
There's gonna be like a little dimension door appears, and Toby just leans and falls into it.
If I remember correctly,
disappears.
what Calbana told me is you lose like a part of yourself. It feels like either that or it feels like
Well then.
something's missing.
It's probably fine.
Oh.
I guess he's tired.
Oh, no, weird thing.
I'm a bit too big.
I need to shut the fuck up. Nothing. You're fine.
Oh god.
Oh.
You just made yourself bigger, I think. Either that or you gave yourself mana burn.
I think I'll go
can't
with the bigger
shapeshift
part.
into flicker. I can't skip to.
Oh my
Please
god, I
don't.
didn't
I'm
hit the
so glad you
ceiling.
can't.
That was
Apparently,
close.
that form of mine now is a part of their family, and I'm called Michael.
Oh no.
Well,
I mean, it's
I'll
either
just stand
against
right
or
here.
for.
I'm still waiting to
Don't
wait.
It's better to be
over
for.
me.
I guess he can't hit on you if you're part of his family. Right?
Maybe your smaller form would be
I
better?
do that.
I really hope not.
I ain't switching. I don't want to risk it again.
Oh.
I'm kind of scared to switch in case I'm drunk again. I'll leave it for a tiny bit longer. But if I switch, won't I still be big? Well, I won't be as big, but I'll still
Well,
be big.
You'll still be larger, but you'd be in your
Some water
smaller
to flush out
form.
the alcoholness. Didn't you say you had some more?
How do you remember that?
It's like a little vial. I don't think that's
You
going to do
told
very
me.
much.
Yeah, it's just a small vial of water.
I don't think it's going to do much.
You told me.
I mean, yeah, I know I did, but I didn't know you remember that from when you were drunker.
It was after Jasper gave me
from-
the cookies, and then I quickly switched.
I mean, if you want to see if a small vial of water would do anything for you, there you go.
I mean,
It's
how do- how-
it's kind of my sized, so it's like it's about this big.
The temptation to just eat it as a candy is strong, but I don't want to razor
don't
blade my
eat it.
mouth.
I need that.
I'll just give it back.
Thank you.
Don't eat glass.
I need that.
You already tried eating my staff. Last thing we need you eating is glass.
It looked like a lemon rock.
Don't go trying to eat.
Hey, I've learnt my lesson. What
are you gonna do next? Try to eat the daggers?
No, they're cursed. I don't eat cursed.
I mean, who
But I
knows if
want what
it'll
curse
curse
tastes
you
like.
after that.
We do have
Oh,
people
no.
here that know how to decurse things.
Ooh.
Depending on how
Thought
strong
you
it
should
is,
be
of
able to do
course. I was taught it via.
I still need to be looking for that
Actually,
person.
no, that's a lie. I was taught via Califax, but
I'm gonna wander around the town a little bit and
I'm
see if
gonna
we
meet
can find them.
Califax still.
Do you think I'll be able to fit through the door?
Right now, no.
I would wait until you get smaller to go
God, there was
outside.
that one time though, I robbed a crate to get this? He just said, he essentially just gave everyone alcohol.
I'm going to find my way out of this conversation. I do not want to know how he made people get on their knees, and that is none of my information. That should not be said publicly. However. I can kill him.
You know what? At this point, do it. It's fine. I'll find another voice. No, they using the power.
We'll make this very painful.
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say that.
I haven't thought about that.
I'm stuck.
I'm still so tired. I didn't.
I think you're just gonna have to wait there.
Can you find someone with a growth affinity?
You know, that's really good time. Maybe I catch up on sleep.
I know someone with a growth affinity,
We
but
should draw a card now.
draft isn't.
Isn't like
here. Heck,
Hey, Seamus.
my.
How you doing?
Hi,
Hi,
Seamus.
Seamus.
Anyway.
Oh.
No,
You
you're.
are not supposed to.
Wait, Seamus is here?
I'm about
Apparently.
to place into a nuke if you
he's
try
behind.
anything.
How did he get through the door? Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, what?
I have given you 3 letters. We're not
He-
allowed.
Toby,
he's a-
help.
He's an
This building.
archmage.
You can't overrule me.
Toby, help.
Archmage
I'm
of
stuck.
Chaos in all his glory.
You know what?
I'm
You
stuck in
wanna
the
do
door.
There's nothing. I'm sorry. There's
Seamus,
nothing I
push
can
me.
do about it.
Ram into me. Maybe it might get me out the door.
We need someone to shrink him because he's stuck in the doorway.
Oh god.
I wouldn't know how.
It's not a good
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Noise
That
is
is
the correct response. Definitely should.
I'm just gonna.
We do that if I move there.
I could do this.
Have you considered just using grease?
No. That would be too simple. Too simple.
What's up?
What if you just rub your hands all over him? Your hands are naturally greasy.
That sounds gross.
Royally.
Yeah, I just think I want Seamus recently. Wait, what's he doing?
Lucky. You have disorder.
200 what?
I need to figure out how to do arcane shields. Oh, I know. Well, force.
I could teach you. I kind of do this with
I
arcane.
feel like I'm in danger.
How do we know it's not pyrite though?
You're telling me.
Don't worry, I can't make any promises to that. Have you tried butter?
But yeah, I got back at Silver West.
Where are we gonna get the butter
around
from?
4 in the morning.
No, that's
So I didn't get to sleep.
Because they're like
Should I even be wearing this?
probably
my chair. I feel like
Now, just as a fair warning, you're gonna feel slight pinch.
anyone's getting too ropey.
It's like that green chair
as soon as you
out and about,
walk away.
I might rob you.
Oh yeah, like that one.
actually like.
Told you I could do
well,
it.
I guess the question is
Didn't break the door? Okay.
Oh, that hurt though.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say like a cat.
Thanks.
Dare to question my abilities.
I've been called both. It's fine.
I don't question anything anymore.
I noticed.
Did I hear somebody say
Foxes act like foxes.
the
and
Archmage Chaos?
Foxes act like cats and dogs.
Need to give him an answer.
Give the Archmage of Chaos
Wait,
an
an
offering.
Well, at least he got you out of the door, so I guess
Foxes
that's...
are like
Yeah.
And you said he was bad. He seemed kind of nice. Well, apart from last time when he was using someone to wipe the windows, but I guess he has his offside.
Do you
Wait,
remember what
he
I
used
told you?
somebody to wipe the windows.
Apparently.
Do not try.
Yeah, he grabbed someone and just started wiping him with the windows.
You don't have to tell me.
It was quite
I
chaotic.
learned my lesson about gambling and about
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
explains a lot.
It feels weird being this big though.
about Seamus.
Yes, Amanda Clover.
Absolutely not.
The only downside is I don't have what cats have.
And get a wear off soon.
I feel a slight tingling. I was wearing off.
Good.
If it's magic, just feathers.
Good to see. Good to meet you.
I have bones from my spine going down.
How's the glitter going?
Yeah, it's
There we go.
get out.
Grab at it, but that sounds even worse.
Maybe I'll just go in the Seeker's building when I'm tiny, not when I'm big, because yeah. Let's
Or maybe just don't cast any, you know, don't cast any size spells inside.
I did not know it could backfire like that. That actually sounds
Every
terrifying.
spell can backfire. You saw me have a backfire with trying to heal Ruby's mana burn.
Why do you have a sword?
I don't know how much longer we want to be stuck.
Mana burn is just scary.
George, you're now glitter.
You need to be careful about where you're walking.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a bit disoriented after getting yeeted out of the doorway.
Thank you for all of your service.
I guess I'll just use these daggers sparingly from now on.
I
In an
guess so.
emergency. Right?
For now, until we get them uncursed.
Until we can find someone who can remove them.
I've seen them a bit.
Remove the curse, sorry, not remove them, but remove the curse.
It's not gonna get out. It's not going to get out.
I think you have
It's no wonder that I've been hearing
Dyslexia?
whispering from.
It's when your brain processes sentences and words backwards.
The humans and the elves are
Ah.
sure what to do with this.
I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It took me a week to figure out what the hell when I first
I
came here.
almost smacked you. Don't do that.
Apparently, to some people, that's mind-boggling.
Then there's no real wonder why I've been hearing whispers from them.
I mean, true.
Oh,
Don't listen.
you didn't mention that.
I didn't know anything about magic. Didn't know anything about other.
Nah, I forgot about it. I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, don't
Be
listen to
careful,
any
'cause they-
whispers from cursed objects.
They might try and like, what's the word? Ah, there's a word for it. They might try to make you give in to them, you know. They might try to possess you. We don't want that.
I mean, they keep telling me to hold them, so you know.
Figure out right. Question anything here. Whatever happens, just accept it.
I'm gonna go to the Silver Whisper a little bit.
Like if well, that's one. But like if there's a person that's cursed and they're running around as a small cookie screaming because people are trying to eat them.